Yo. What's up? Old man nap again? I didn't even nap. Am I that late? Come on.
Good afternoon, Squeex.
A Shore, thank you for the 8 months. Nick Link, thank you.
3 months, baby.
What's up? Kai Biscus, thank you. Hi. Misa, thank you for the raid. CNDR, Cinder? Is that how I say your name? Thank you for the 2 months. What's happening, chat? Big stream today. Meaning, like, I'm doing a thing. Derp. Lols. Squeex, I saw an article on the BBC about a guy who cured his peanut allergy. I don't want to... What do you mean, cure it? It's a superpower to be allergic to peanuts. Cheesy Spinach, thanks for the prime. I'm not like some defective weirdo. Well, you guys would make fun of some... Like, isn't it deeply unethical to make fun of someone for something they can't control? Like, you won't make fun of someone for... Like... being bald, would you? Why the music stopped? Ooh! Damn, this playlist is so good. This isn't a video game. What the flip? Chat, I'm wearing a cool shirt again. It's the era of cool shirts. I know. Cool freaking shirts. It's the fashion week. Tell your friends. Cam goes on, 10 more subs. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Let's get that hype train rolling. Oh, what's up, Gerb Fry? Are you wearing a sweater? I might put on a jacket because I'm a little cold. It's like a weird time. Thank you, Ian Adamson. There's a jacket meta? No shit. Jody Pup, thanks for the gifted. It's my first time watching. My name is Silas. Hi. J Feather, bacon is good for me. And Asha, thank you for the prime. Holy shit, wait, people actually are subbing. What the heck? Hello? Get ready for the big reveal. Should I do it with the jacket on? Okay, big reveal. I watched all of your funny moments, and now I'm here. Well, it's all downhill then for you. Sorry to say. That's it. That's terrible news. That's horrible. That's it. You can move on. Wait, that's not good business. Squeak's top 10 funny moments compilation. That's all I got. It's over. Okay. No, I'm gonna... Okay. Okay. What are you eating? A banana? I'm gonna have my jacket off. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1.
What? You mean nowhere?
I tried to mute that one. Fashion week. Boom. Yep. Okay, my UPS worker. My prison janitor. You went too far. You went too far. You look like someone in a youth group. You know how big of a fucking compliment that is for me? Because at my age, it's just called a fucking group. What is this, like Daft Punk? You look like someone going on a zoo hike, but no one leading it. Just get it out of your system. Dadcore fit? I am a father. What's that thing behind you? What? Oh, this is my banana. Is it? It's a little brown. What? Toss it out? Bloomkeeper, thank you. You guys are fucking sick. Oh! There's new Uniqlo Mario shirts. Like I give a fuck. I hate that you can see it reflect off of me, the white Uniqlo website. Like I actually give a fuck. Oh! I can also see the sun reflecting off of your forehead. Oh! Wait! Family Feud today, chat. Family freaking Feud. Can you believe that? It's the real Family Feud. Pay Money Wubby. Alex. Squeex. Ludwig. Versus Kaneko Lumi. Lucy Pyre. Murder Crumpet, and Fillion. VTube versus FleshTube. Who's gonna win? What? I'm a FleshTuber. Is that not the term? What? I'm a FleshTube. I am a FleshTube. You're gross. That's what I am. I'm a tube of flesh. We don't want to see your flesh. You're looking at flesh right now. This is my flesh. Okay, so what do you guys want to do for I should probably know when it starts, huh? Wait, am I allowed to stream it? For an hour. For an hour. Zahara, thank you for the 24 months.
2 years
Thank you. Thank you, Zarabells. Dude, Oblivion yesterday was so fun, wasn't it? Well, I have to do setup, but do I tell them that I'm live? Like, what if they leak something? Or what if, like, I say something really bad or something? What is this? Iremse, what's up? This is a Twitch stream. Welcome. You just clicked on to a Squeex stream, and, what do you mean, what's that? Basically, it's a website where you watch live streams. So, what are you wearing right now? Does it look that crazy? I'll change, I swear to God I will. Emma Ziku, thank you for the 10 months. I swear I will. One more fucking comment. Nah, I'm just milking compliments. You should try changing your personality. Okay. Fuck it, I'll do that. Say less. You know I've been trying. Oh, shit. Let me Google this. Basketball scores. Oh, dude. The Warriors lost against the Rockets? Are you freaking serious? What happened to We Believe? I'm telling you, that's what happens when you rest on your laurels. Pistons were close. I mean, the Knicks have been having kind of a comeback year. It's been tough in New York, though, because we've been relying on them for a long time to be bad. So when they come back big, it just means a lot to the city. Do you like my talking voice? Someone yesterday, first time chatter, was like, you seem like a crazy person acting normal. I can't stop. Sorry. By the way, I think we lost him. No, please come back. Don't respond. I'm sorry. I was just trying to be normal for you. Please respond, Iramsay. Dingle Oak, thank you.
Squeex, good boy.
Oh, I've been waiting for him to respond. Yo, Dingle Oak, thank you for the 9 months. Are you a wildlife explorer? Kinda. I'm like, if the internet is wildlife, I'm basically on Stumble Upon today, huh? You guys there? Okay, let's do something fun for an hour. I don't want to play Oblivion for an hour. I mean, we could do Oblivion, but I just like the way I play Oblivion is serious RP, so it's just, I can't do it for an hour. Like, it takes like 30 minutes for me to get into serious character. Oh, do an Iceberg. Here's a helpful video for you to react to.
All right, boys. Look, if this isn't obvious, I'm in a hotel, cause I'm shooting the thing with Germa right now. If you don't know what that is, here's a clip of it.
I'm assuming that you must be the maid? I heard you ordered a sexy maid service.
Today, I would do something that, frankly, a lot of you guys need. Okay, can we down here a little? It's a little high. Just, can you guys come down to my level? So today we're gonna do a hair tutorial.
Dude, I fucking hate, I hate when, like, people who are blessed with hair. Let me guess, he's gonna say blow dry it.
This is what it would look like.
Put pomade in it and blow dry. Like, give me a fucking break.
If I never did my hair. All right.
Like, I would murder a man. With my hands. For this to be my fucking hair. Yeah, I stand by it. Question mark me all you want. I'm just gonna be me. Get fucking mad. Yeah, I got fucking mad. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna be me. I would murder a man with my hands. Cold blood. If this was my hair.
Right? I do my hair every day. I would look like Justin Bieber circa 2008. All right?
Oh God, for fucking bid.
Pre-pissing into the janitor's bucket, Bieber. Okay? Kind of a...
I'm actually getting triggered. He's a good guy. Thank you, River Pig. I don't want to watch another Summoning Salt. It's because my Botox is worn off. Don't make me laugh. Okay, hold.
Word. Animal Crossing.
Animal Crossing, Iceberg Explained. The perfect length video. Oh, the music. Oh, man. The freaking song, the sounds.
I mean,
Tom Nook.
what's there not to love? You got animals, you got bugs, you got fish, you got balloons, and most importantly, you got crossing. Ever since 2001 when it was released at the N64, people have loved this game. I mean,
Me too!
So look, the original release for the N64, and people loved that version so much that it got ported to the GameCube later that year.
Thank you, Midnight Viridian.
Got localized worldwide, and is what we know today as Animal Crossing.
Wait, did you guys ever play Animal Crossing on the phone? You guys ever like that one? No? Me neither.
That localized version got retranslated back in Japanese, and that version got sold again.
Brick the Bricks, thank you for the
And
prime.
people still bought the game. Why would you buy 3 copies of Animal Crossing? But why do people love it so much? Well, I think it's down to the simplistic nature of the gameplay.
What the
There is
hell?
no
Sorry.
big evil force driving you forward, no world-ending threat like other games. You make progress in Animal Crossing because
At
you
your
want to.
own-
You want to see your village improve. You want to better know your villagers, and you want to catch that hammerhead
I never
shark,
wanted
but
to
keep
know
getting
my
sea bass
villagers.
instead. Ha 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 ha! Sea bass, get it? This lack of a force driving you to make progress, along with the fact that the game runs in real
I
time,
didn't care about them ever.
really lets you take the game at your own pace and experience it like your own little world, your own town, you could say. And I think that's a genre of game a lot of people enjoy. However, because these events were much more spread out, and since the internet was still in its infancy, even if you played Animal Crossing as much as you could, there was still a good chance you'd miss something. And obviously, this led to a lot of rumors. And so today I felt compelled to take a deeper search into what's really
Rumors?
hiding inside Animal Crossing. But where to start? Well,
I don't know.
where else better than the infamous Iceberg itself?
Okay. Ever since I learned about the iceberg like a week ago, by the way, for those of you that may be new, I'm new to YouTube. This iceberg concept is so cool. Like, there's an iceberg for every game.
But hold on a second. There's 2 of them? Yes, today we're not going to be covering just one iceberg, but 2. And by the end, we should have ourselves the ultimate Animal Crossing iceberg.
Did they explain
That's
it?
for the intro. And we've got a lot to cover today, so...
Okay, basically the tip of the iceberg, as you go, the tip meaning everybody should know it, it's over the surface, it's information everyone should know. The deeper you go, the more convoluted and rare that information is.
Where better to start than the tip?
What?
KK Swing. While definitely not the creepiest song we're going to be covering in this iceberg, the song definitely has its fair share of spooky elements. For example, the backwards audio used is a little unsettling. Some people have also described the song as being sad or lonely, which I fully understand, but...
That's just everyone playing Animal Crossing, dare I say. Sorry. Villagers aren't interestingly written, you're just fucking lonely. Sorry, I said it out loud.
Personally, I kinda like this song. It do kinda slap though. Tom Nook is a loan shark. I mean, no matter what game you play,
Yeah.
Tom Nook is a sneaky little bastard, but in all games, you are in debt to him the second you enter the town.
Duh.
However, I think this theory may stem from something else. In particular, first Animal Crossing, where you had no option to deny
Just
a
call
house
him a
upgrade,
fucking
you just have
bastard.
to take it.
He's a fucking
regardless of what you
bastard.
feel. That definitely feels more like a loan shark behavior, and I think that's maybe where the theory came from.
He's a piece of shit.
Mystery of the Snowmen. Snowmen are
Thank you,
characters
Nick
who first
Funker.
appeared in Wildwood and City Folk. They can be made by stacking snowballs that spawn randomly across your town on top of each other. Once you stack all the snowballs, the snowman is constructed and
What?
begins speaking?
I never did
Does
that.
this mean that the player gave life to it? Or is
Thanks,
snow
Steven Seagal.
sentient? Does this mean they feel pain when you walk on them? Snow is frozen water, so is water sentient? GameCube gyroid face glitch. On Animal Crossing GameCube, you can visit your friends' towns by inserting a second memory card into the system. However, if you accidentally reset the console while in a friend's town, your friend's face, no, not your friend's, your face, will be changed to something much, much creepier. Your face is not the same as the gyroid,
Ew!
which is really eerie, especially on the GameCube. Interestingly, however, this isn't a glitch, but more of an intentional Easter egg of sorts left in by the devs to remind you to save. All I can say is if I was a kid and I saw this, I'd shit myself. City Folk Base. In Animal Crossing City Folk, on random nights after 8 PM, if you travel to the city, the cones blocking the exit may be moved, allowing you to enter a
I
new
would
area.
shit myself.
The Rossetti Surveillance Center. Inside, you can talk about Rossetti and his brother Dom.
Now that my hair's been growing back, I can't help but to notice when video game characters have ugly hair.
Their base was also in Dobutsunomori
Ew.
E+, where it could be found randomly when breaking rocks. This surveillance center carried over into future entries as well, being a public works project in New Leaf, but not yet in New Horizons, due to the fact that Rossetti doesn't seem to be in the game. Bells are seeds. Bells are the currency of Animal Crossing and can sometimes be found by shaking trees. There's also money trees that can be grown by planting a bag of coins into a golden
Everybody
spot in
knows
your town.
that.
These trees grow into full trees with bells instead of fruit.
Credit to IGN.
That's it. That's all I got for this one. Champ is Porter's brother. Champ is a monkey villager who can live in your town, and Porter is a station
Champ.
worker who runs a train system in most Animal Crossing games.
Is there Animal Crossing lore? That's a +2. That's good. That's funny to keep into a YouTube video. That's hilarious. Why? That was a +2.
I mean, they're both
I don't care.
monkeys, so they could be brothers,
I like it.
but it's never confirmed in the games.
I really
But
like it.
then again, it's never denied either. Isabel is overworked. Isabel is a special dog villager who made their debut appearance in
What do you
New
mean Isabella's overworked?
Leaf. Isabel is a friendly, polite, and hardworking dog and is eager to help the player in any task she can assist with.
She's not real. She's an NPC. It's her fucking one task. It's her code to do this.
She works very hard, so it's implied that
She's a
overworked,
belle.
or at least what the community thinks. However, she did appear in Smash Bros. And also Mario Kart, so I think she's doing fine. Good soda. Gulliver is a special flightless bird villager that can
Watch
occasionally
this
walk
shit
up
up.
in
We
your town.
do.
He sometimes
do.
will mention that,
I like it.
oh god, I was partaking of a bit of the old good soda with me
Nick
crew
Moronk.
when I
Thank you for the
tumbled
tier
over the
one.
prow into the sea. This, was that good? This heavily implies that good soda was alcohol of some sort. Pigeon milk. In the Roost Cafe, Brewster will ask,
Squeex was a fan, but kind of disappointed you'd associate with these kind of people, especially given your reputation. I mean, really, Wubby, following since 2025 April. This is like classic. Sorry, this is like classic Twitch chat arrangement. I don't fucking know you. Sorry, you don't know me either. Like, leave me
player
alone.
wants milk in their coffee.
Fucking weirdo.
Pigeon milk.
Sorry. Go to another streamer and say that. I'm giving you. I have no parasocial juice with anybody.
Hold on.
I give you nothing. I lie. Also, Wubby's like the best racist I know. I'm actually gonna get mad. Sorry. I'm just kidding. I can't. I'm just baiting him.
Oh god, no. Real mayor. In Animal Crossing New Leaf, the game begins with the player being
After
mistakenly dubbed
Launders.
the mayor of the town. The next day, the player will receive a letter from the actual mayor who says that one thing led to another, and now it's up to you. We never find out in any of the games who the mayor was supposed to be, but many have speculated. Some suggest it was meant to be Rover, because when he first meets the player, he quizzes them on where they're going, and some have taken this to mean that he's trying to figure out if the player is fit to be mayor or not. While researching, I also saw people saying they remember Rover being worried and flustered about a new job he had, but going back and watching the cutscene myself,
Rich
I
Bob,
didn't
thank
see
you.
any of this. So, who is the real mayor? Well, we may never know. And with that, we finished off
Okay, if the shaft isn't ew.
with the iceberg, but if we want real answers, we're gonna have to go a whole lot deeper.
If I don't have a good Animal Crossing fact here, I'm quitting the vid. Because, like, the surface was just, like, stuff that was just obvious. It was like, Tom Nook is a loan shark. It's like, yeah. Isabel is overworked. Yeah.
Starting off the next tier, just like the last one,
That's
with
the
another
point.
KK song.
Yeah, but it's like, it's, at least the Mario Kart one was somewhat...
This one is leaning a lot more towards the spooky side, The backwards notes really makes it what it is. The whole song sounds distorted and warped, cursed almost, and seeing KK stand in the corner isn't helping. And continue on from that, we have another KK theory. KK Slider is always naked.
Like, do you see what I mean? Like, shouldn't that be where? I just feel like it's like, what are we doing?
Why do I even try?
Thank you, I agree.
Farley. Farley is a character that appears in Animal Crossing GameCube and only appears at the fountain once the player has a perfect town. He isn't a villager, but more similar to Nook or Cap'n, as in he's a special character. Unlike them, however, exactly what Farley is unknown, although it's widely believed that he is some sort of troll, goblin, gnome
He's ugly.
thing.
Ugly freak.
Some also think that his voice is the one heard when you're speaking to the fountain.
Ugly guy.
Serena. Inspired by Farley, Serena is a dog villager who only appears in Animal Crossing City Folk. According to her Wikipedia page,
I loved Animal Crossing
she's a
City
fountain
Folk.
goddess who appears as a statue in the fountain in the city,
Wait, I love
as
her.
well as making a physical appearance in the fountain in the player's town. God, that's a lot of fountains. She upgrades the player's axe for them, but the interesting part is the use of the term goddess. What does this mean? Is there a religion
Credit to Silly Girl 65432.
in Animal Crossing? And how powerful is Serena? Where did she come from? This is the only appearance of a god-like figure in the entire series, so it has to bring into question how weird this is.
It is weird.
Blanca. Another weird character in Animal Crossing is Blanca. She first appeared in
Isn't that a Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat
where she
character?
randomly shows up when visiting other towns. The first time the player meets Blanca, she has no face, and she asks him to draw a new one, which was an amazing character with absolutely no unintentional consequences whatsoever. While the new idea and concept, when thinking of Blanca as a character and looking at her face without any drawings,
Oh, like, give me a fucking break, you question mark.
really gives off
If I open up your logs, let me guess what you would type.
an unfinished
Give me
or
a
spooky
break.
vibe. Nook and Red's backstory. Tom and Nook are both shop owners in the Animal Crossing series, but apart from that, they don't have much in common.
Tom
right?
Nook looks mean.
Wrong! While not much is known about Red's backstory, quite a bit is known about Tom Nook's. So, allow me to tell you a tale of the melancholy life of Tom Nook.
Okay.
Tom Nook grew up in a small town just outside the city, and he was best friends with Sable growing up. The two would climb on top of the observatory and spend the night gazing at stars together. A few years pass, and a young, bright-eyed Tom Nook decides to move to the city to become a big entrepreneur. Sable, however, couldn't follow, as she had her sisters to take care of.
Wait.
Tom's time in the city wasn't easy, however, as he encountered a lot of what he calls pitfalls. Despite this, Tom still wrote Sable, telling her all about his experiences in the big city, and every night Sable would pray for Tom, wishing that he could keep his spirits up while struggling to make his way. Tom's dreams of becoming a big entrepreneur never took off, and he returned to the town a changed man. One of those experiences might have involved Red, as Nook tells the player that foxes can't be trusted, and that working with Red has caused me problems.
He's racist. He is actually such a piece of shit. Don't give in to his sob story. He fucking scams us every game, and he doesn't trust foxes? Fuck Tom Nook. His trauma is for him to deal with.
In the past. Red himself is a sneaky art dealer, so maybe he organized some sort of crime? But of course, some fans have decided that a failed romance is what caused the bad blood.
What?
As fan-fiction-y as that sounds, it might not be entirely wrong, as Tom states in Wild World, when referring to his time in the city, yes, I have lost more than just money. I've lost a friend. Isabel is an alcoholic.
What? What are you talking about? She is?
Okay, so apparently in Japan, Isabel is used to explain the difference between the words whiskey and whiskey, which, I don't know about you, but I've been speaking English my entire life, and I never realized there was a difference. Apparently, it has to do with where the whiskey is distilled and how it's distilled.
Duh.
Anyways, Isabel also explains how much she enjoys whiskey, which, along with the fact that she works 24/7, may suggest that she's an alcoholic.
She knows how to spell whiskey, and she works. Need I say more? Need I say more? She's an alcoholic. Obviously.
Timmy and Tommy are adopted. This is more so fact than theory.
I'ma drop the content. I'm just kidding.
Tommy and Thierry.
1. She works all the time. 2. She knows how to spell whiskey. 1 plus 2 equals
what the
alcoholic.
fuck? Timmy and Tommy are the twin apprentices of Tom Nook. Tom
Truth
explains
new.
to the player that he thinks of them as pupils and himself as a mentor. He wants to teach them about
Coincidence?
good economic principles in order to stop them from suffering like he did
Guidance,
as a
thank you
young
for the 8
businessman.
months.
Although not related by blood, some villagers will tell of a rumor that Tom Nook found them in the streets and felt bad for them, so he raised them by hand. Rossetti makes kids cry. This is something that actually happened. Ever since the first game, Rossetti's forceful tone and constant anger has made young children cry.
What do you mean? Like real children?
This led to warnings being left in the manuals of Wild World and City Folk, and him being completely optional in New Leaf.
Did he make you guys cry? Wait, he made you cry.
Before being removed in New Horizons. Goodbye, Rossetti. You will be missed.
Yes.
Mythological creature villagers.
Ew.
There's a surprising number of mythological creatures in Animal Crossing. You know, obviously you've got Tom Nook, who's a Tanuki, you got Red, the Kitsune, you got Cap'n, the Cap'n, then there's the villagers.
Aren't they
Drago the
all mythological? Like what?
Dragon, Phoebe the
Fried
Phoenix,
calamari,
Anzieti,
thank you.
and Julian the Unicorn,
Wait, I'm confused. How are they?
to name a few. All very cool looking villagers, but that's
Some
about it
are
for this one.
dogs. Yeah, but dogs don't look like that. They're like anthropomorph. They're like human dogs.
Alien TV broadcast, or 3:33 a.m. In both Animal Crossing New Leaf and New Horizons,
Don't make me
under
feel
the right
weird.
circumstances, the
Wait,
player
what?
can find a creepy alien broadcast. The aliens are nowhere to be found in the game except for this message, and although they are probably
know
just
that.
an Easter egg by Nintendo, what if they real? Source of the
What?
balloons.
I didn't know
Ever since
that.
the first Animal Crossing game, one way of getting items was to shoot down floating gift boxes held up by balloons. But where were these presents coming from? Is there someone out there just packing up couches and floating them into the air?
Are they gonna answer it? Answer the question. What the fuck does that
Villagers
mean?
that aren't animals. There are only a handful of villagers that aren't animals at all, like not even mythological ones.
They're humans.
There's Robot and Sprocket, which are both
See?
animal-like robots. There's mystical creatures like Farley and Serena, snowmen and spirits such as Jack and Wisp, but that's about it.
Oh, okay.
Wanted posters. In Animal Crossing GameCube, at the back of the police station, there's a wanted poster for 2 individuals. But who are they? They don't look like any villagers. Well, I mean, this one could be an owl, but the one to the right is clearly human of some description. Some think that the owl figure is based on Booster from Super Mario RPG, and when compared, they are similar.
Oh my god,
The one on
they
the right,
are.
however, no one knows.
Who is that? Oh, you can't see. Snatch Owl. It's a banned Twitch chatter. Oh my god.
Go-to answer is just a generic Disney mouse character due to the circles above her head.
Wait, is he scared to say Mickey Mouse? What do you mean generic mouse character? You can say Mickey Mouse.
But Nintendo made this game. Why would they include a random reference to a non-obvious Disney character?
just say Mickey Mouse.
Personally, I think that it's likely the posters depict other villagers in very generic forms. So, for example, I think the left one is maybe an owl villager, and the right one possibly a mouse. Now, there isn't a mouse villager with that long flowing hair, but Anacotti, Brie, and Brocolo
What is this face?
have long enough hair, so maybe it's them? Boondocks. Boondocks is a town located to the north of the player's town in Wild World. The name Boondocks is referring to the word boondocks, which means an uncivilized, poor area. Kelly or Phyllis will first inform the player of this town and ask them to make a donation. According to them, Boondocksians just
Oh, we're
eat
like the
grilled cheese,
show!
but since there's no cheese or bread, they're forced to eat fried dirt without ketchup. After a certain number of donations, one of the Pelicans will inform the player that Boondoxians are making a well for mud bats and that tiny Tommy Hicks will finally have a proper 5th birthday. The player will also receive feathers after a certain amount of money is donated.
No. This video redeemed itself. Starting from Isabel's an alcoholic. I am back on
donating
board.
until Boondocks becomes a thriving city called Boondopolis. You can never visit Boondocks or Boondopolis, however,
The
and
shaft
it's never shown
saved
to the
it.
player. So some have come to believe that the town is fake. Along
What?
with this, there's also a slight chance that cranky villagers might say they've heard Totemore muttering something like, "I'm having a steak tonight," or that he's installing a brand new plasma TV after the player starts making donations. The player will occasionally receive letters from Boondoxians. In one such letter, the line, "My turtle is better," is used, which could be in reference to Tortimer, as he's a turtle. If that wasn't obvious already, it could also possibly be that Tortimer is taking the
He's
money the player
embezzling
donates
money.
and has made up this whole Boondock story. That sneaky motherfucker, I never trusted those eyes. Brutus the Bulldog.
Do you think like maybe people should just play? Never mind.
Brutus the Bulldog was a supposedly evil
Like
villager
just-
present in Animal Crossing GC.
Never mind.
Unlike other villagers, Brutus would show up in your town for one night, wreak havoc, such as chopping down trees, kidnapping villagers, and then leaving the next night.
What
Brutus
the
was said to be a
fuck?
purple bulldog with red
Ew!
eyes and a black shirt with the letter B on it. He would apparently only speak in binary, and he would completely erase the player's save if you attempted to speak to him. And if you dared enter his house, it would crash the game. There's much more to the Brutus rumor that I haven't mentioned. For example, Brutus was said to do multiple things that mess with you, such as sending letters in binary,
What?
crashing the GameCube. Some even say he kidnapped your favorite villagers, not just any villagers, and was able to grant bad luck on specific dates. On that date, the player would constantly trip over and get more wasps in trees rather than bells, but there's no evidence of Brutus anywhere, except for one supposed screenshot. It has been lost to the internet, but many disregard this as a hoax.
It's obviously a hoax, right?
It gives me
At this point, we could open the game
similar vibes
files.
as Herobrine, at being
There's no way
the early
it's
days of the
real.
internet when rumors on games were spread like wildfire.
How is it real?
Animal Crossing Pioneer Program.
I
Coming
saw
up to the
him.
US release of Animal Crossing, Nintendo held a contest to get people excited about the
You
game's
can open
release.
the files of the
You had to fill out a
game.
form explaining why you deserve to win in just under 50 words. The players would then get an early copy of the game along with a poster and a letter from Nintendo.
Oh, really? It's like best sob
In
story.
the end, about 125 teams of 2 won the contest and received their copies early. The real mystery, however, is what is contained on these discs. Although pioneers have come out and said there's no major differences, that doesn't mean that there's nothing subtle. These copies were sent out about a month before release, and winners had direct contact with the localization team. Now, one pioneer has said that the localization didn't get changed, but I think there might be more hidden on this disc. The
What?
problem with trying to find out is that these discs are so rare and are likely never to be sold. But I mean, who knows? Maybe Brutus is on there.
Like on the original discs? Oh, that's the argument? Like Nintendo gave them away early and Brutus was included?
Berg Sala Summer DS. I don't know why this is even on the Iceberg, but if you haven't seen this already, it's these beautiful DSs that were given away as part of a Swedish competition.
Cute!
There were supposedly 4 of these DSs. We only have photos of the spring and winter ones, however, and I don't know about the summer and autumn ones. Whoa, slow down there, buddy. Big news, breaking news. We actually just found the Berg Solis. I don't know why we said we on it. Anyways, they found the Summer DS. It's right here. It's real. Strange because unlike the other ones, which are
Large
based
discovery.
on I think concept art or something from City Folk and Wild World Art, this one is actually a variation of that and not the same artwork as the rest of them, which is weird. But when
My
you
big
look at
fucking face just
what the
blocked
artwork
it.
should be technically and what it actually ends up being, it's a lot better in my opinion. But we fucking have it. It's here. This couldn't have been timed more perfectly. Like, I'm editing this video as we speak and this just came out, so like, wow.
Wow.
But yeah, now we have all 4 DSs.
Move your
and
mouse, it's
also,
on the screen.
Apparently there was 2 sets of them because some of the dates and some of the ways people have these DSs don't exactly line up. So a lot of people believe that there wasn't just one set of these
I
DSs
really
made,
needed
but
this.
2, which is really interesting because I would love to get my hands on these someday. They would probably cost me a small
Hands
fortune.
in, chat. Hands
look
in.
at them. They're fucking cool as hell.
Hands in, everybody. Oh, okay. Lich
Ica
King,
Village.
thank you for the
In Animal
prime.
Crossing New Leaf, a building called the Dream Suite was introduced. It allowed the player to visit others' towns over Wi-Fi without any other players there. Players quickly began to show off their towns, but one player, Garaku, decided to use the Dream Suite to tell a story. This story instantly became known all over the Animal Crossing community. So now,
Story.
let me tell you the story of Ica Village.
What? Wait, should I do island reviews? Do you guys have like really good islands?
You awaken in a seemingly perfect area with a doll at your feet. Looking around, you're standing on a weird black and white static-like texture, surrounded by trees with perfect peaches hanging from them. There's another person standing with you, a small child wearing all red. Her name? Ica. She tells you, "This is inside my dream." Heading north, you are greeted by the first house. Inside, you are presented with a scene of a birthday party. 3 people are gathered around a birthday cake. One is Ica, the other 2 are unknown. In the back of the scene, there's a door blocked off by a drawer that can't be moved. Upstairs, you find what seems to be a play area with 3 paintings and the same doll you received earlier. These paintings depict Ica's family, one of Ica's family members, and a dog. Continuing over the bridge, the perfect area from earlier begins to change. Bushes are scattered everywhere and there's junk and sweets scattered carelessly across the ground. Arriving at the town hall, you find a picture of Ica's family above a megaphone. Just to the east of that, a graveyard, with each grave filled by a doll. Side note, in earlier versions of Ica Village, there was apparently dog houses accompanying the graves.
Sorry.
Which could suggest that the family member was searching for the dog. However, since it was changed, maybe the developer did that on purpose, so just putting that out there. Further south you find the second house. Inside is a maze of green text signs and stools, along with Ica. She says, "Your voice reaches no one." Taking the right exit, you find a dark room filled with owl clocks ticking left and right, between 2 statues.
Dude, if
One
my
of them-
kid was watching this instead of doing homework, I would kill him. Sorry. If my fucking... Sorry. This is just...
Angel,
Sorry,
the other,
sorry.
a devil.
Just
Scattered
so
across the
much
floor
work.
are bags of items, red shoes, balloons,
Sorry.
as well as a large flower. Taking the left exit, you remember the bright room filled with spinning wheels. In the center is a doll, looking over a shark tank, with the statue of a
Lee.
woman behind her. The walls and floors of this room are covered with seemingly random patterns.
Whoa.
Taking the north exit, you remember the dark room filled with stuffed toys facing away from the entrance. You look around to see 2 paintings of eyes watching over the dolls, ominously. Upstairs, you find an idyllic depiction of the creation of sin from the Bible, complete with...
This is crazy. This is crazy. It's crazy, right? Sorry. This is insanity.
a snake and apple.
Oh my god, I wonder what that represents. This is the subtlety of like a Black Mirror episode.
You find a banquet of dolls with a plentiful supply of delicious food.
Sorry.
However, looking behind the little red doll, she holds an axe. That is all for the second house. Returning outside, you maneuver through a field of rotten turnips, dead bamboo shoots, and dead saplings. This new landscape is the most similar to the original perfect scene, with water fountains and trees, but this time, they are much less organized, and this is reflected when Ica says, "This scenery was always impure."
Whoa.
Next, you continue into the third house, and inside, you're greeted by the same doll. This time, however, she isn't holding the axe behind her, but out front and center.
Wait, what the fuck?
She is surrounded by a maze of bookshelves. Inside this maze, you find a portrait of Ica and her family member. On the opposite side, you find a second portrait of Ica, but this time with all of her family. Taking the right exit, you remember the rundown room, filled with eggs and a grand piano in the center. Through the north exit, you find a room with 2 diaries encased in the middle. Torn out pages are scattered across the floor, and hidden in the corner is a small music box. Continuing upstairs, you find a room filled with furniture, all covered in portraits of Ica's family and family members. The doll sits in silence, staring soullessly into the TV. Downstairs, you find a similar room filled with furniture, The doll
that's
is
where
facing
she
a small
died.
pram, and there's a bed in the
She's
center
a
of the room
murderer,
with an
see?
outline on
I
it,
think
marking
she's a
a
murderer.
dead body. And that's all for House 3. Back outside, you continue upwards to find an area almost identical to the layout of the beginning area. There is much less trash here, and all
Why does he change his voice for
that
this
remains
story?
is house number 4 and Aika.
Sorry.
She delivers her final message.
Crazy.
This fun dream is soon ending. Walking inside, you're
It's
presented with the same
trash.
room as the beginning, except now, rubbish is thrown everywhere, and the drawer at the back, which once blocked off an exit, is now moved. Continuing north, you are led into the room containing Aika and a doll trapped in the center,
Oh my god.
surrounded by heads, all facing towards them. Upstairs, you return to Aika's bedroom to find the paintings have been changed. Aika has been removed as well as the dog and her family members. The doll is now holding an axe.
You know what? I just became on Nintendo's side to copy strike YouTube channels. I just get it right now. I understand.
Like we saw in House 3, and all the dolls
I'm on their
are facing
side.
away.
No, they're right. They
Lastly,
should grab their ID.
you continue down to the
Hold it
beach,
close.
where you find a pair of red shoes by the shoreline. Walking back up the beach, we find 4 leaf clovers. Crossing over the waterfall, we find several offerings left at a grave. Buried within the grave is a skeleton, time capsule,
No, I'm just
and a
kidding. This
little
is.
red
I'm just cynical. This is probably someone worked hard on this.
doll.
This is cool. W is in chat. It's the doll. Remember from the beginning.
There are many theories about the story
Anyway.
of Aika Village, and initially people thought it was very simple, about an evil doll that killed Aika's family, but I don't think the story is as simple as
Can
that.
you make a beautifully sad story in Animal Crossing? Yeah, how about coronavirus when Animal Crossing came out?
Personally, certain details stick out to me and hint at this being much more deep and complex than originally thought. The creator himself has said that there is no true ending to Aika Village, so I'm gonna do a bit of theorizing. Alright,
Okay.
this is off script. I'm
He's
not,
going
I'm not
crazy.
gonna read the script. I have nothing written here. We're going off script for this part. Okay.
Alright.
Let's examine the evidence of Aika Village. What do we know for certain? Okay.
Examine.
First off, some pretty big indicators. At the end, we saw those red shoes by the shore, which
Yeah.
in Japan is common
Jesus Christ.
culture to take off your shoes before committing suicide. And
I mean,
since
it'd be rude. It'd be rude to wear your
it's next to
shoes.
the ocean,
It'd be rude.
it can be implied that somebody killed themselves. And who else wears red shoes but Aika? Okay, well, if we presume that Aika killed herself,
Oh.
we have a lot of explaining to do as how the hell that happened. It's very hard to piece together the first few houses. The first one obviously depicts, a perfect scene. You got
Yeah, they got a birthday party, you got a cake, and then the door that's being blocked.
her with her family having the birthday.
Birthday,
and
happy
either she
birthday.
received this doll or she's had this doll before. But the doll
Thank
has
you,
been
one
there
mean
since the
mother.
start. That's the constant. Along with these paintings of, her family, and the dog. The dog never really plays a part, so I don't know how crucial the
I like these paintings.
dog is. And since Garaku removed the dog houses by the graves, I think maybe he wanted people to stop focusing on the dog. So, let's take it from that angle. Thinking about House
3?
House 3, or is it House 2? I think it's House 2 with all
Oh.
the lights. Okay, actually, if we go to the house with the stools and but then
Wait, so
in
is he
the-
like admitting that it doesn't make sense?
the room on the left, you have bright colors, random spinners, the doll looking over a shark with the mother, with a figure behind them. This could suggest panic, and maybe that the red doll could represent Aika. Right? Okay, hear me out.
Okay.
Red doll represents Aika.
Right.
And in that moment, she's feeling pressured from someone, from an outside source, to make a big decision. Right?
It sounds like Atrioc when he's like trying to describe parkour civilization and then he watches it on stream and falls asleep.
That means the shark. And
Thank
all
you,
the
Lucas
black and
PO4.
colored spinning wheels. It represents the stress or like panic.
No,
she's
it's
feeling.
really good. It's
Again,
really good.
you could point this back to the ticking clocks, and then also upstairs with the depiction of sin. Hold on, what's it? The idyllic depiction of creation of sin from the Bible.
Oh.
That also, represents person making the wrong choice. And down, I think, hold on. I'm getting brainwaves. I got it.
Oh, here we go.
Every room in that house is mirrored. So the left and right room, they're mirrors of each other. And this makes sense. Like I said earlier, the left room is about choice of a big decision. So is the right room. It's taking between good and evil, trying to figure out which decision to make. And all the red represents either Ica or the franticness of trying to decide. Upstairs, you got a creation of the fucking sin from the Bible, and downstairs you got a doll about to betray people. It's exactly the same. They're mirrored. I'm a goddamn genius. As for the rest of the village, I don't know. What's really, really fucking with me is that maze of bookcases. That one's throwing me off. I have no idea what that was about. But I think,
well, it's simple. The Maze of the Shining.
Really, in
Mars
the end,
TDD,
if I had to sum
thank
up
you for the
everything
5
I've been
months.
thinking true, I would say Ica Village. It's an incredibly well-made fan story. It really gives you a lot to work with, and the fact that the author himself has left the book open, so to speak, it gives the freedom that it has had. I think that's really what made it take off. Why am I saying this? Next fucking point. Animal Crossing 2. At E3
What? Holy shit, they made a sequel.
2004, Nintendo showed off a video of what will become Wild World. However, the gameplay shown off is much more similar to the GameCube style of Animal Crossing. This is because it was a planned sequel to Animal Crossing.
What's the best Animal
that was
Crossing?
early in development. We know very little about this game. All we have is E3 footage along with 2 screenshots. One of the player next to a bell shrine, which replaces the wishing well and is the Japanese exclusive, the Butsunomori feature of Animal Crossing. Also, Ace and Anacati are shown having a picnic.
Easily.
We know this is a screenshot of Animal Crossing 2 and not the Butsunomori E+, however, because Anacati
Is that the one on the
using
GameCube?
international symbol for laughter and not
Which
the
was on the
Japanese one.
GameCube?
The other screenshots simply show their player by their house with Peaches nearby.
Thank you, D-Wolf.
The game was likely ported to
3DS.
DS
I've never
and
played that
reworked
one.
into Wild World, or was simply scrapped in favor of Wild World. Able Sisters' parents. If you
What?
remember from earlier, we talked about Tom Nook's backstory. Well,
What is the Able
it's
Sisters
time for round
backstory?
2, baby! The clothing shop Able Sisters was originally run by the parents of Sable, Label,
Oh
and
my
Mabel,
god, the fucking bushes is such a
until
cute
a fatal
idea.
accident left the sisters parentless. Shortly after their parents' death, Label and Sable got into an argument which led to Label leaving home for a new life in the big city. Sable was left to raise Mabel all by herself.
Aw,
We
wait.
also learned that Mabel was too young to even remember her parents or sister Label before she left. Add on to this the fact that Sable's closest friend Tom Nook also left for the big city, and she really has had a hard life.
That's so sad.
Better, but I need more!
The bass. Gulp.
Keeping with tradition, we have KK Synth. Now, unlike the previous 2 songs, this one is a lot more electronic sounding, but it still has those creepy vibes, especially with this section right here.
Yeah, it sounds, bad.
I don't know why, but something about this sounds sad or ominous to me. Animal Crossing cures depression. I mean, sure.
It does?
The nice, peaceful, slice of life game. Sure, why not? Anti-government.
That's it. That's it. That's it. It cures depression, everybody. Get off your freaking meds. Prescribe yourself some Animal Crossing. Big Pharma is ruined. Anti-government Animal Crossing ban.
Animal Crossing ban. This was really interesting. So, during the Hong Kong protests, people would just protest on the streets, but then, the whole happened. So they had to come up with a new way to protest, and they chose Animal Crossing. People started putting up paintings across their islands with messages like, "Free Hong Kong, revolution now." All this rioting led to the game being banned and taken off shelves in China and Hong Kong.
I was, my younger cousin, who I've talked about a lot, who's a gamer, he plays a lot of Roblox. So I was at my younger cousin's house, and he's, like, showing me his games, and I saw that he equipped, like, a Ukrainian flag, and all these people were holding Ukrainian flags. I was like, good for you. You think this is gonna do it? You think this is it? You think Putin's gonna be like, go rats? Oh, it was sweet. But I'm just thinking, it's cute, it's good, I'm glad, it's cool. I like it, he's trying, I like it.
Animal Crossing is a child labor cult. Okay, so this one is like Brutus. It's a rumor that's been floating around since the game's birth, and basically states that Tom Nook is using the player and other players to do work for him. He uses bells as currency.
What are you doing?
Puts on a show with
I'm
villagers
helping too.
and such. However, when researching this, I somehow stumbled upon a fanfiction that takes all these ideas along with some other ideas and combines them all together into this big 15-chapter story.
Jesus.
Which took me way too long to read. In short, the story revolves around a young, happy lad who believes he is going off to a fantastic adventures at summer camp named Billy. This camp turns out to be a wild world, and when he realizes he can't escape, it suddenly becomes an episode of Survivor, and Billy must fend for his life. Gyroids become a center plot.
It's called solidarity, jackass. No, it's cool, I'm on your side. Let's bind together, chat. I'm not your enemy.
And have some power
Focus your frustration.
to turn children into animals. This process is called Animal Crossing. See what you did there? Then yada yada yada.
Let's start a freaking hype train.
Tom Nook is married to a mouse with cancer who is now a crazy dictator. And bam, that's pretty much it. As much as I am joking, I did actually enjoy reading through it. The creator obviously poured a lot of time and effort into it. I mean, we got fully
thank
drawn
you.
scenes,
Mia Cooper,
audio
100
readings,
bits.
2 endings, and a fully animated fight scene. Summarizing the whole thing would not do it justice, so I'll be doing a live reading of it on stream on YouTube at this date, the date shown above. I don't know when it's going to be, but it should be
By the way,
either Wednesday or Friday.
My top 1 chatter for way less. I would fucking watch your back, Buster. I would fucking watch your goddamn back. Because I've been going to the gym, and I can lift 2 20-pound dumbbells. Like, I usually don't do this on stream. Piece of shit. That's what I fucking thought.
After this is posted, so yeah, there it is. You should come check it out. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna read the story. We're gonna watch the fight scene. Anyways, speaking of gyroids, gyroid sounds. Gyroids themselves are weird little statues you can place in your house in all Animal Crossing games. What makes them creepy though are 2 main things:
What?
the sounds they make and the way you get them. Gyroids are primarily found buried underground, and some of their sounds resemble drowning or screaming.
What? What the fuck? This is Ludwig's stomach after tip to tip. Nah, gross.
Gyroids are based on figures, which were statues made for
Wubby,
ritual use
thank
and
you.
buried with the dead as funerary objects during the Kofun period of Japan. This could indicate that they mark dead bodies hidden under the Animal Crossing soil, or that they themselves contain the souls of deceased villagers.
Jesus. Yeah, I don't think that's it.
Animal Crossing is purgatory. This theory suggests that you, the player, are actually dead. Many people regard purgatory as a place of punishment, but others understand it as a sort of waiting room a soul stays before entering heaven. It is in the second interpretation that your character resides. You are driven to purgatory by a car or train depending on the game.
Yes.
You take your
Yes.
most innocent form, a child,
right.
and are placed in a town
Wait, he's
populated with
right.
cute, friendly, talking animals. The perfect environment to keep you calm. Your character is clearly unaware that they have died, and this is something your own personal purgatory seeks to hide from you. Why? Because your character is not in heaven yet, and isn't safe from suffering heartache and other traumas from the knowledge that they have passed away. This is also why there's so much to do, fossils, fishing, bugs, to keep you from getting bored. Coco and Stitches are dead. Coco is a rabbit villager whose face resembles a gyroid. As previously mentioned, the gyroids are based off statues.
Wait, whoa. Hold on. Some of these theories are clashing with each other at this point.
For the dead. Her in-game description reads, she has empty black eyes and a mouth with a hollow head.
What?
Stitches is another villager with a creepy appearance. She's an orange teddy
That's hey, come on, that's rude.
bear with stitches for eyes and a body made up of fabric. Both these villagers look as if they're dead, and according to their descriptions, I guess they are.
Well, she's a teddy bear. She's stitched like a teddy bear.
Dodos.
Huh?
If you didn't know, the dodo is an extinct flightless bird that was endemic to the island of Mauritius, east of...
Oh my god, there's drama in the chat. Ugly. Put the mirror down. Boom. Damn.
Madagascar in the Indian Ocean. But you
What?
see, in Animal Crossing, there's a dodo villager. Ooh. Ooh.
Oh my god, wait.
Tortimer is a puppet figure. I don't know what they mean by this. Like, maybe this is in reference to another theory on the iceberg that Tom Nook is behind everything, as in Tortimer is just a puppet for Tom Nook to use. But I did find this cool little figure of Tortimer on Pinterest, so you can call me an investigative journalist.
This is why I like these icebergs, because they include this stuff, and it feels so rough around the edges. Like, that he could have easily cut this, but he included it, which makes it so special. It feels like we're like, there's like the scrapbook of videos, you know what I mean? It's so rough and tumbled. I just like that about it.
Frillard passed away. Frillard is a special character that was first introduced in City Folk, where he appears in the marquee, taking Dr. Trunk's place on rare occasions. In one of these performances, we learn that he's 110 years old. This wouldn't have meant much until the New Horizons Direct came out. In that trailer, people spotted a gravestone in the background, and speculation went wild. Originally, people thought it might be Tortimer or Joan, since she was replaced by Daisy May. However, by the game's release, both of these options were ruled out. Frillard, however, never appeared in New Horizons, meaning the grave could belong to him.
Frillard is fucking dead.
Haunted paintings.
Large
In
discovery.
Animal Crossing New Horizons, Red will arrive on your island and sell you paintings. However, not all of them are real.
I didn't know
Now,
that.
the only way to tell the difference is to have a PhD in art history. Oh, or I guess you could buy it and interact with it. Yeah. Some fake art acts weird and
What?
has been
What?
deemed as haunted. For instance, a portrait may open its eyes or a statue may float. These oddities only appear when interacting with the object at night, however. One of the creepiest examples, in my opinion, has to be the back of the graceful paintings, in which you can see a human stage
Ew!
singing, as if the canvas itself is possessed.
Ew!
Humans are second-class citizens. This could be in reference to two things. One is the fact that you can buy a human skeleton, but this skeleton is much too tall to be the same as the player's, meaning the player isn't human. Also, we never see a character whose description fits this skeleton, so where these came from is a mystery. Maybe the human skeleton is similar to dinosaurs in the fact that it's a fossil now.
Oh, shit.
Or if we assume the player is human, then it might be the fact that Tom Nook charges the player for their house and has to pay off constant debt, unlike other villagers.
You can collect human skulls.
Oh baby, now that was a good lair.
I thought they were all like fucking
Came
fossils
from
and shit.
Is a mystery. Fake art act
Like dinosaurs.
weird and has been deemed as
don't know that.
Animal Crossing song of all, KK Dirge. Right off the bat, dirge means a lament for the dead, especially one forming part of a funeral rite. So,
you.
no subtlety here. This is just straight up a song for the dead. Way to be subtle there, KK. Way to be subtle. Listening to this song, it starts out with nothing but a single note for the first 2 seconds,
Ew!
before being accompanied by what
Gare
sounds
Bear,
like
thank
deep
you.
harmonic chanting. We then hear some electronic sounds and a busy sound that constantly grows louder.
How
until
does it go
peaking
deeper?
and fading
The
away.
underbelly.
The song appears to continue on normally, but is suddenly interrupted by 2 clashes of a metallic object.
True. Thank you,
Followed by
JMO.
someone holding a low note. And then, the song repeats. This is definitely the creepiest KSA song and gives off cult vibes. The chanting, the ominous sounds, the
This guy looks
clashing
high
of
as
metallic
hell.
objects makes it seem to me at least like some sort of execution or ritual. Creepy Kurlos dialogue. Kurlos is
Creepy
a villager
Kurlos?
first introduced in Debutznamori Plus as a cranky islander. His personality type changed in New Leaf to smug, fast forward to New Horizons, and there's a chance that Curlis will tell you about his workout mishap in his
Like, how can you get close to a villager when they have personality types? Like, smug personality type? Like, that's so basic. A person you got close to is complicated, not like a cartoon character.
basement, commenting that nobody can hear you scream from your basement.
I'm not smug.
This is an incredibly creepy
Talia,
line to lead
thank
into an
you.
Animal Crossing game, especially from one of the villagers. The thing is though, this isn't exclusive to Kurlos. This dialogue option can be said by any of the smug villagers. Why would they include this? And why is it every smug villager? Do they all just have a basement that nobody can hear them scream from? Oh shit, that's a theory in itself.
Whoa. I think people think I'm smug because my smile is sideways.
Zipper T Bunny. Zipper is a really weird character in Animal Crossing. Unlike any other that nobody T Bunny. Zipper is a really weird
Oh
character
my
in
god, I
Animal
thought that was my next door neighbor knocking. I had to check.
Crossing. Unlike any other villagers, Zipper actually
That was
has a
in
zipper
the
on his
thing.
back. It's where he
Thank
gets his
God.
name. He gets aggressive if the player mentions it and denies that it's a suit. However, this has just made more people theorize that it is a suit. But what might be underneath? Well, something
Who
is
is
Phyllis
he?
due to their shared habit of making asides and grayed out text and how much they dislike their job.
It can't be Phyllis because how would she fit her fucking beak in there?
However,
right?
Phyllis and Zipper can be at the same place at the same time, so that pretty much disproves that theory. Others think he's Tortimer, but he can be disproved the
Look,
same way.
it wouldn't
Maybe
fit.
there's something
I'm
much
not being
darker
rude,
under
it
that
just disproves it.
bunny suit. Maybe Zipper is in fact some sort of horrific monster or creature. Or possibly another player, just like you. Gulliver is a failed murder victim.
We're in too deep. We're in too deep, man. We're way too deep into this iceberg.
Gulliver is a flightless seagull villager that's found washed up on your shore randomly. He explains that he fell off a
What?
ship, and his crew is dismissive of him. This could suggest that he didn't fall, but was pushed overboard.
Why? How is that enough evidence?
New Leaf 7 PM Negative Aura. This one also talks about negative aura and wet dry, where I mean 7 PM music in New Leaf, yeah. Personally, I don't feel it, I don't hear it, but I mean, I kind of understand what they mean. The repeating sounds, the clip-clop in the background could give
That's
it
my
that
game!
vibe, but look at any other song from
That's
New
my
Leaf.
freaking
They all start to
game.
repeat. Those songs almost drag out over an hour, so I don't really feel the negative aura here. Tell me if you guys do.
That's such a silly one.
Wisp's Master.
I don't really feel the negative aura. Tell me if you guys do.
Wisp is a special spirit character who's a simple white ghost, roughly the same height as the player. What he was before he became a ghost is unknown and up to speculation. When Wisp arrives in the player's village, they must catch spirits with their nest for a reward.
Wisp?
Wisp
I
said
think
he
that's
works
such
for an
a cute
organization
name.
and will mutter something about a master and what he will do if his spirits aren't recovered. Little is known about Wisp's boss, other that he's a very scary person whom Wisp is afraid of. He appears to be violent, beating Wisp up after he fails to return the 5 spirits in, oh god, Hoinda Mura Deori, the Animal Crossing manga.
There's an Animal Crossing manga? That should be in the fucking iceberg.
Chestnut is a beta character in Animal Crossing GameCube. She can only be accessed by
There's
using
an Animal Crossing movie? No, there's not.
an action replay code. She appears as a squirrel with blue eyes and a turquoise dress. Digging around
Ugly.
the code, we find that her texture and model refers to her as XSQ, which likely means extra squirrel. However, in the game's code, she is called ACEV Dokutu. That can be broken down to Action Event Dokutu. Characters with EV in their name are traveling characters like
Electric
Crazy
vehicles.
Red, Sahara, or Joan. Dakuto? I'm just gonna keep butchering it over and over again. Most likely is shorthand for Dokutoru, which means doctor in Japanese, as strings before her name in Dobutsunomori Plus include sick and patient. These things point to her being a traveling doctor of sorts. She may also have healed a player if
Yeah, it is. It
they happen to get stung by a bee on that day, since medicine
It
wasn't
is.
introduced until Wild World. She was likely cut though due to uninteresting or useless mechanics or just time constraints.
Holy shit. I love this song.
Beta items. Oh
Beta-
boys, it's time for the beta items.
Okay.
They my favorite part. There's not a lot of cover, so let's go. Cat 13. Cat 13 is a dark brown cat with tan question mark stripes on her forehead. Apart from her appearance, we know nothing about her, likely due to cut time or time constraints.
Oh my god, she was
the
cut.
same thing, or replaced by any of the hundreds of other cats.
They needed to cut some. They needed to cut some cats
Bluefish.
for sure.
Bluefish is a beta item. It's just a simple bluefish with a hook and a
Agreed.
slip, likely used while programming fishing. Dummy is a beta item that takes
Too
the
many-
form of
too
a white
many
triangle
cats.
with red Japanese fucking characters in the center. When placed, the character reads dummy. This item can't be sold or seen in the catalog. This is considered to be either a glitch item or a tool for testing furniture. Weirdly, and I imagine an accent, you were able to get this item without hacking or modding the game. For some reason, you could obtain dummy in 2 ways. By talking to a villager inside the igloo through specific conditions, or as a reward for the picking 2 cards game. You can also get a form of dummy in City Folk where it appears as a regular
Wait,
apple.
these are all beta
Glowing
items that
yellow
were
boxes.
cut?
This is a beta item, only accessible via cheats. Once placed, this box won't appear until you reload the zone. Once you return, the box will appear and begin moving side to side.
What the
It has
fuck?
physics attached to it and can push the player around. What the hell this is used for is unknown. Paper airplane. Paper airplane is a beta item only accessible through cheats. It appears in a buggy state as a type of paper. When placed on the ground, it is visible, but just like the glowing yellow box, it
What?
too reappears when you reload the zone. Jesus. It also has the weird ability of duplication and potentially shut down entire acres or even leave your entire town unplayable if you
They
leave a
fucking
duplicate.
did.
Sickle. The sickle is an unused beta item, only accessible via cheats. It was never completely finished, but does appear in the player's inventory as a net. When equipped, it appears as if the player is holding nothing, but acts like you were not holding a tool. This item also apparently appeared in
Of
Animal
course they
Crossing
removed the
Guide.
sickle, huh?
I don't know what the hell Animal Crossing Guide is. Apparently it's a guide from the original GameCube. Who knows? And that's all the beta items. I got all of them done. Oh yeah.
That was awesome. Wow, thanks.
Okay, so they straight up just have the Wii U game at the very bottom of the iceberg.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. I really show with people like that game. The Night Clowns. No, hold on. I think we finally reached it. The answer to a question I've had ever since the start. Alright. I can finally know what the Night Clowns are. Now, what are Night Clowns, you may ask? Well, have no fear, young viewers, for the creator of the Iceberg, username for username himself, gives us an explanation. New Horizons released in a new era of video games that tend to be more in tune with internet culture. As such, New Horizons has some slightly off-kilter dialogue.
What? In tune with internet culture? Memes?
That aligns more closely with oddball humor often found on the internet. Blah blah blah. No one could hear them scream from the basement. Oh, here it is. Here we go. Well, sometimes, if you convince a character in your campsite to replace a villager in your town, the former will mention that the other was already thinking of moving out. Why? Because of the Night Clown.
I just got scared.
Now, you may say, what? Night Clowns? Yeah, Night Clowns. Do they explain the Night Clowns? No. And I have to emphasize this. No, they do not. No one talks much about the Night Clowns. But they are enough to motivate a villager to move out once the opportunity arises.
Squeex, you
This
are my
baffles
night
players
clown?
to this day, who have to ask, do the Night Clowns have any connection to Pierto? And what are the Night Clowns? The fact that this question is unanswered to this day makes it so much worse. It may give you second thoughts of playing at night, among other things.
Okay.
Perfection! Utter perfection! This is the best theory I've ever seen in my life! I finally know what Night Clowns are! I've never been so happy!
I liked it.
Well, that's all she wrote. It's been a journey and we are finally, conclusively done.
Well, give him an
Holy
Oscar.
Shit, this has taken a long ass time to make. This took a lot of effort to make from a lot of different people, so if you enjoyed, I really would appreciate a like and maybe even a subscribe. Originally, I was gonna say the realms at 1,000 subs and try to
Sounds
get
like
you to
Happy
subscribe, but
Liam.
we somehow hit that milestone while I was recording the script, which is fucking
Holy shit, I
insane. I just
hear
want to say
it.
thank you to, all my fans already. Which I'm gonna keep that brief because I have a lot more shit planned for that whole celebration thing. I'm definitely thinking of making more of these. It took a long time to record the script and even researching.
Yeah,
researching
good
took the longest
job.
time. Like I've already pretty much recorded the entire script in
I
just 2
liked
days.
it.
It took me like the better part of a month to
make
research
these is like
it.
so much fucking like work and stuff. So I appreciate Big Marsh for making it. Here's the video. I liked it a lot. I just feel like with Animal Crossing, I just don't think there's much there, you know? For something like Mario Kart, which has such a long franchise, and has so much information out there. That shirt looks cheap? It is cheap! What the hell? It is cheap! You guys buy expensive shirts? For what? Okay. We have 10 minutes. Or 8 minutes exactly. What do you guys want to do for 8 minutes? 8 full minutes. Spell check. Bum 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 bum. Let's gossip about streamers. Ooh! No, thank you.
Goggles. A plural noun meaning protective glasses set in a flexible frame. As of
Goggles?
rubber. Priority. A noun meaning the quality or state of being. Taco. A noun meaning a crispy or soft. Seal. A noun meaning any of numerous carnivorous marine. Drill. A verb meaning to
Perfect.
fix something in the mind.
Hey Squeex,
Vitreous.
thanks
A
for the
adjective
content and
meaning
thanks for
resembling
being
glass,
this wacky guy.
as in color,
Love you,
composition,
chat, you guys are
brittleness,
cool.
or luster. Glassy.
Vitreous? Ooh!
Mitigative. A verb meaning to cause to become less harsh or hostile. Mollify.
To mitigate.
Comes Corgi. A noun meaning Welsh corgi.
Doggo.
The word
Ooh!
assumption. A noun meaning a taking to or upon oneself. Stenographer. A noun meaning a writer of shorthand. Stenographer. A
No.
noun meaning a writer of shorthand. Stenographer. A noun.
Ooh! Perfect.
Chiffonade. A noun meaning shredded or finely cut vegetables or herbs, used especially as a garnish.
Chiffonade.
Chiffonade is derived from the French chiffonner, meaning to crumple, from
Chiffonner?
chiffon.
French?
A noun
it an
meaning
S or a
shredded
C?
or finely cut vegetables or herbs, used
I don't know.
especially as
C?
a garnish. Chiffonade is derived from the French chiffonner, meaning to crumple, from
Chiffonner?
chiffon. Chiffonade. A noun
I have
meaning
no idea.
shredded.
I have no fucking clue.
Anaphylaxis.
Oh.
A noun meaning hypersensitivity as to foreign proteins or
Ooh!
broom. A noun meaning mist, fog. Bruma is
Ah,
French for mist, derived from
broom.
Latin. Boutonniere. A noun meaning a flower or bouquet worn in a buttonhole.
Boutonniere?
Boutonniere is derived from the Middle French word for button,
Like
bouton.
prom, a boutonniere. Boutonniere.
A noun meaning
boutonniere.
a flower or bouquet worn in a buttonhole. Boutonniere is derived from the Middle French word for button, bouton. Boutonniere. A noun meaning
I
a
have no
flower
clue.
or bouquet.
I have
worn
no.
in a
I
buttonhole.
literally have no idea.
Boutonniere
Let's
is
give it a shot.
derived
Let's
from
give it a
the Middle
shot.
French word for button, bouton.
Boutonniere.
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 A noun meaning a flower or bouquet worn in a buttonhole. Boutonniere is derived from the Middle French word for button, bouton. Boutonniere. A noun meaning a flower or
Boot-
bouquet worn in a buttonhole.
Boo.
Boutonniere is derived from the Middle
I have
French
no
word
clue.
for button, bouton.
I have no fucking clue.
Hawsers. A noun meaning
Hawkers?
a large rope for towing, mooring, or securing a ship. The word originates from Middle
What'd you just
English
say?
and Anglo-French, meaning to raise or hoist. Hawsers. A noun meaning a large rope for towing, mooring,
I
or
don't know.
securing a ship. The word originates from Middle English and Anglo-French, meaning to raise or hoist. Hawsers.
Pausers? Oh, hawsers. Oh, boutonniere. Close. Chiffonade. I should have known. I feel frankly stupid. Okay, I'm gonna join the setup early. That was a good run, though. That was good. I usually do way worse. I think I'm smart. What's this YouTube? Star Wars fail compilation? I can't watch that. I'm way too cool. I'm wearing a cool shirt today. Okay. Squeex, watch this. What the fuck? What is this?
Okay, you've just spent over $200 on the Nintendo 64 and the new Mario game. You pop it in, stretch Mario's face just for fun, then listen to Princess Toadstool invite you to the castle, and watch the
Okay, I have to watch this later because I want to be early for the setup.
A scene that I'm going to be using, the RTMP scene. And after we configured everything, without touching anything, I went to monitor it. I know it's Philly in stream right now that's just playing. It's like ear rape to me. I did turn it down on my end, but when we start the show, should I measure the audio right now to the audio that you guys are currently outputting?
No. You should leave it whatever it was when we were testing stuff. I don't know why she cranks her stream so loud, but it is really loud. Yeah.
Okay, that good to know. That's all I had. Because I went in there and I saw my OBS was getting blown out. I'm like, what is this? So I
think
unmuted
Squeex just
Hey.
joined. Squeex, you're live, right?
I'm live, yeah.
Awesome. Just want to make sure everybody knows.
Sorry.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
we're being broadcast right now?
Yeah, what's up, Wubby?
Squeex is
Bro, where's
Don't-
the
what-
warning?
Sorry,
Yeah,
I just-
literally.
I didn't want to interrupt.
Favorite
I'm sorry,
slurs, bro.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hi.
Hi.
But
What's
are you good? Are you good, Wubby? Like it's not
We're good
lagging
now.
or anything. Okay, just
It doesn't. I know. I was listening to it. It all sounds fine.
you could turn your camera back on. Did you hit stop on yours? Because I saw you at one point, but you're gone now.
You see me
All right.
now?
Yep, you're good.
Yeah.
You could just leave that running. It shouldn't really use too much resources or anything.
Oh, I don't have pants on, and I was standing up, and I didn't think you guys earned that privilege yet, so I hid my camera during that.
Thank you. Hey, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
He's like, I didn't want to see that shit.
Anytime.
Maybe hopefully the stream goes well, and then I earn that privilege, right? You know.
That's fair. That's all right. I'll show you.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Hey,
Woohoo.
Squeex, while
Huh?
you're here,
Yeah?
while you're here, can I ask you publicly about something you said to me privately?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. Who and what was this person you were trying to make the fourth member of the show? You said I gave you, so everyone knows, I said, hey Squeex, like whoever you want to bring, let's get someone you're comfortable with to be the fourth member. And you said, I got a friend who doesn't stream, he has a headset. That's what you told me.
And his name is Akash, and he's from Fremont, California. Shout out to Akash. He loves watching me. He's just one of my friends. He's one of my old friends, and
So like a high school buddy or something?
Yeah, well, he just lived in my area. He doesn't watch Twitch or anything. He's got a headset.
And you thought he would be the good...
Wait, he doesn't know what Twitch is.
No, he doesn't
he'd
know
be
what
the
Twitch
good
is.
fourth choice? Or,
Yeah, I thought, well, you said, like, we need a new person, so I just thought he would be a wonderful... He's, like, a funny guy, I think, at work. So, like, I just thought he'd be, like, he'd elevate the vibes. Yeah, I think he'd be all right. He wouldn't have the best microphone, but, like, he's cool.
Is he rocking, like, an old, like, Xbox, like, Turtle Beach headset all-in-one mic?
No. It's, like, a really low quality. It actually
Oh
might
my
be...
God.
It's, like, really low quality.
Worse than that.
It's, like, way
No,
worse
it's way
than that.
worse.
And he has an accent, and I don't know if the contestants super Indian accent, and I don't know if the contestants will be like comfortable enough to say, "I'm sorry, I didn't understand what you said." So that would be like another barrier. But other than that, he's
content,
great.
Though.
Yeah, it's good.
Okay.
I think it'd be great.
All right,
I'm
let's
kind of frustrated
let's
we went with Ludwig now.
I know. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
really quick. Let's finish getting you guys set up, and then while everybody else joins, you could.
I
Oh yeah, go do your
definitely-
stream.
Is my
You could
audio
just
okay? Because
deafen-
apparently I was ear raping people, so I turned
It's a
myself
little
down.
loud. I could turn you down too.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, that sounds good.
Thanks.
Yeah, you're good.
He just muted me.
Completely muted.
Squeex and
Man,
Alex,
perfect.
can you guys both make sure you open the buzzer? Squeak's very important. I
shit.
know I've said it a million times. Just don't leak anything.
Oh
best
yeah,
you
I
can.
won't. I want.
Can you join the video ninja link that I sent
Yeah.
you? And then join the buzzer link as well. And then if you do, so if I give you that RTMP thing, you won't be able to talk directly to your chat. Do you care?
That's okay.
It would just okay. Yeah, I sent that to you then, and I could walk you through how to set that up if you need.
Yeah, I just joined the buzzer.
Awesome. I think it's off right now, but once everybody's here, I'll turn it on and then explain it all at the same time.
Okay.
And
Do
then
I wait to enter my player name and team name?
No,
Just
you could
leave
go ahead
that?
and you could go ahead and put that in now if you want.
Okay, then I'm joining this.
So I'm supposed to know this. Okay.
Yeah, it's just your name, and then the team name doesn't really matter.
Oh, okay. I know my name. I can handle
It
that.
will be displayed on screen, but so you know, don't be crazy, but
Oh, I just do I have to click share my camera?
So no, we're gonna want to do a are you using normal OBS like OBS
Yeah.
Studio?
Yeah.
So we're gonna want to do a virtual cam of only your camera.
Oh,
so
okay.
in the bottom right, do you know how to change your virtual cam source?
Yes, to just the
Go
cam.
ahead and, yes, sir.
Okay. I click start virtual cam.
Yep.
And I do, yeah, I do this. OBS virtual cam. Okay, I think I did it.
And then you want to go over to the website that I sent you to join, and then you just hit start when you select your camera, and it should show up.
Oh, where'd you send that to me?
It's in the group chat, the Philly Feud text channel. Not group chat, sorry.
in the server. In the server.
Main server Discord, yeah. I could tag you if you want.
Oh yeah, could you please? Sorry.
Yep.
Okay.
So it's just the first message in there.
Oh, and then can I hit start?
Yep.
Less than 3.
Cool. Wait, the audio source? Is that supposed to be my mic?
Nope, you could just leave that muted. You just select no audio.
Yourself.
We're grabbing audio just from Discord. Keep it easy for you guys. Yep, you're good. Can you do me a favor? Is that generally where you're gonna sit most of the time?
Yeah.
Okay.
Should I move the old banana out of frame?
No, you can keep whatever you want,
okay.
man.
All right.
Why don't you move it? Can you move it more into frame?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, okay. That's
Actually,
fine.
just put it right on your mic.
Yeah, frankly.
I love that chat can't see this banana. It's like a little.
It's like a really gross banana. Sorry. Okay, I'm ready.
Okay. So now you have that set up.
Mm-hmm.
Did you add me on Discord so I could send you the instructions?
Oh, I'll add you. I'll add you.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah. Oh, you set up Schooled for OTK as well.
Yes, sir.
I remember.
Yep. Helping
okay.
filling out a little bit now too. So.
Cool.
All right, there you go. So all you got to do is create yourself a new scene in OBS. If you want your chat, like they could still see you, just turn on studio mode really quick on your OBS and then create a new scene. And then you're going to want to add a media source.
New scene. Add media source.
You're going to uncheck local file.
Okay.
Uncheck restart playback when source becomes active.
Okay.
Grab that link that I sent you and put that under input. The heck? Who is somebody watching, Filian? Who is that? Oh, sorry, it was somebody in the other Discord chat.
Oh, put that under input?
Yep, put it under input.
Okay.
And then you're gonna check use hardware decoding when available.
Okay.
And then uncheck show nothing when playback ends.
Cool.
And then hit OK. And it should start auto playing her stream here in a second. So this should be Filian's stream that you'll see.
Oh yeah, I do see it. And then if I hit transition, they'll see Filian stream.
Yep. So
cool.
you could So what I would do is in that new scene, like when you'll hear me count in our host. When I count him in, just switch to that scene. Say, all right, chat, we're switching to the show. Go to that scene. You'll mute your desktop audio and mute your mic, and then they could hear and see everything that you guys are doing.
Cool. Wait, that's super helpful.
Yep.
Awesome.
We're just waiting on some more people to show up, and then I'll kind of explain the stuff. If you want to mute for now, Squeex, and talk to your stream, if you want to talk to Alex, do whatever you want to do.
Okay.
Hopefully other people will join as they join. If you want to unmute so you could hear me explain stuff, more than welcome to. If you want to deafen and go do your own thing, you're also more than welcome to. So.
Okay, sounds good. Well, then I'll see you all when the show starts.
All right, thank you, Squeex. Appreciate it.
Alrighty. How'd I do? Did I do good? You were a jerk, Squeex? Wait, if I hit studio mode now, surely it won't cut to Fillion stream, right? Let's try it. Boom! Yes! I'm touching everything. How do you play Family Feud? How do you play Family Feud? Good answer.
Top 6 answers on the board. Here we go.
Yo!
You are all over my YouTube algo all of a sudden. You seem really great and friendly, so I feel like there will be drama about you being terrible in less than 3 months. Less than 3, less
Thanks
than
for
3.
$25. Yo, Bob. Well, I killed a guy in 98, but
Smooches.
besides that, I think I'm squeaky clean, but I don't know. Thank you, MF Scumbag.
This is a fill in the blank.
Thanks.
We asked 100 married men. You'd be alarmed if your baby was starting to look like the blank man.
Boogeyman.
Wait, I thought Family Feud is... Wait, whoa. I thought Family Feud is... You have to guess what other people guess? Mitch Baker, thank you. Wait. Survey says... Oh, I'm really bad at this. No. I'm gonna make them lose. They're gonna hate me. Did you not know what you signed up for? Oh yeah, so to give... Oh. Oh, am I in trouble? Oh, okay, I'm good. Just to give an update to how this all even happened. Wubby was like, do you want to play in this a week ago? And I was like, yeah. And then he's like, do you have someone you want to play with? And I was like, yeah, I have a friend. His name is Akash. He's not a streamer. Is that okay? Like, you have to know I'm weird. I'm like a weird guy privately too. I can't help it. You know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, I hope you know that. I can read you the DMs. Do you want me to read it? He said, can you call me when you are free? April 23rd. I message him April 24th at 4 a.m. Wait, sorry. Do you mean like, holy shit, did I fuck this up? Do I call you now? It's so late. I feel so stupid right now. I'll just call you. Nah, actually, I'll call you tomorrow. He then responded, okay, are you free Friday? This is, he responded, and if so, do you have anyone who would be willing to be on our team? And then I said, nobody likes me. I have no friends. Poro sad. I said, what time it is? And I said, let me sniff around my house. I said, FleshTube versus VTube, huh? Oh, I have a buddy, Akshay. He lives in Fremont, California. Not a streamer, but he's a hard worker and owns a headset. I'll tell you if he responds. He is in a different time zone. He should be waking up pretty soon. And then Wubby says in all caps, what the fuck? And then I say, yeah. Wubby says, I'm shattered. And then I say, oh, I'm sorry. Does he have to have a certain CCV or something? He's chill. Don't worry. Obviously it doesn't. So yeah, anyway, yeah. Audio's desynced? Wait, really? Boom. 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 Oh. Wait, I can fix it. I'll just have to restart my OBS. Don't worry. It's like a full second? Wait, really? Wait, will this break everything if I restart my OBS? Surely not. We're about to find out. Squeezed it. I'm back. Boom. Boom. It's worse now? Maybe if I don't use my stream PC. Weird. Bang? Is this a bit? It's not a bit. Don't say +2. It's not a bit. Not a bit. Boom. It's probably because this thing is in OBS, and it's probably lagging my OBS because it's broadcasting everything at once. So it will be delayed until the thing starts. Boom. That's probably it. That's why. Because I have a stream PC, and it's broadcasting my OBS through the online thing. So it's not a big deal. Because there will be a 3-second delay when it starts. Does that make sense? You can fix it with no cam. Hey everybody, how are ya? Let me unmute the Discord.
Pay money Wubby, or Wubby for short. And then
Dude, I always thought it was Squeex, and I kept pronouncing it wrong forever.
Nope, okay. I thought that too. I thought that too until I had my own chat confirmed.
Yeah, that's
so just think of like
that
Squeaky.
You, the host, thought that. He totally unmuted, and so I wanted to expose you as being.
Hey, Squeex.
Hey, what's up? What's up, guys?
Hey, Squeex.
You guys can call me Squeex. That sounds way cooler than Squeaks. Sounds like a mouse.
Is Squeaks based on like some like moment where your balls dropped and like
it actually is exactly based on that moment.
You ever just inhale helium before?
Well, I don't need to. That my voice was so squeaky when I was young. It
I don't know.
Sounded like it. Yeah, that's where the name came from.
Squeaky.
No, now obviously not.
I need a helium stream from you.
Yeah.
You know how like VTubers like voice reveal, when they reveal that they're not doing like a voice changer? You need that. You need the voice reveal by consuming helium.
Oh, for sure. I need a voice reveal and a face conceal. I think that'll do numbers for me.
Oh, you think you have a face for radio?
I think I have a face for radio, guys.
That's so mean and true. Anyways.
You can just see what us VTubers do, and you can hide your whole face behind an anime girl.
Yeah.
It works really well.
You think so? You think that'd be good for me?
Yeah. Do like a sub goal for it or something. Your viewers will be like, yeah, we got tired of seeing your bald ass anyway. And then they'll juice you up.
Yeah, you guys are right. I think that'd do numbers. I'll be like the Minion or something. A big upgrade.
Wait, like a Minion from Despicable Me?
Yeah.
That would be... Oh my god, I love Minions.
Trumpet loves Minions,
cool.
dude.
I love Minions.
Oh, yeah? Me too, actually.
You don't want to connect on this.
Dude, that's so sick.
I've
got
a
giant, like 4-foot tall Minion statue in my room. Let's look at
it
right now going, Palapula banana.
Oh, yeah. Wait,
yeah, you really fucked up. That's like my autistic obsession.
Wait, that's sick. Where do you even get a 4-foot statue of a Minion? Like, how did you get
on
that?
Amazon.
On Amazon? Who was selling it? Like Toys R Us?
I don't even know. It was literally a gift.
Wow, amazing. Wait, that's sick.
Just picked it up for somebody's truck.
Actually, now that I'm looking around, I think I might be a weirdo. I have a Minion beanie, a Minion statue, a Minion go bag, a Minion hairbrush, a Minion
This is your moment of clarity?
Yeah, I noticed I really got too much Minion stuff. It's kind of embarrassing.
Yeah, they're about to take over your room and then next the moon, according to the lore. Yeah, you're screwed.
Dude, a bunch of people tell me that I'm like fucking grew from Despicable Me because I'm tall and I got a big nose and I'm bald. And I was like, oh, the moon, great.
Oh, no.
But that's why I'm a VTuber, and so you should consider it too.
Yeah, maybe I will. Thanks for the advice. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome, man. I figured I'd try and be nice to you before I beat your ass in Family Feud.
You're gonna...
I say it for the show. That's content.
I was looking up how to play just a few moments ago, so I think you're probably right.
It's very confusing. I'm not gonna lie. I was actually shocked. Like, I'm shocked that they air this shit on TV.
Yeah. Confusing? That's not good. I'm easily confused.
It's fine. I will explain it with words. About 4 paragraphs worth of words. Surely that won't lose your attention span. Yes, paragraphs.
Okay, man. Whoa. Slow it down. Little word do good.
And I'm very fast speaking. This is the best case scenario. There is no worst case scenario. Don't worry about it.
Good luck, Alex. It's nice to meet you, by the way. I'm Crumpet.
Nice to meet you too. Hi.
Hi, Alex.
Hello.
A pleasure. Oh my gosh.
When's the last time you were on a game show, guys?
Not that long ago.
Last Monday.
Yeah.
So you got that competitive spirit about you? Ready to go?
Drinking, and then that will get me in the mood.
Are you like a violent drunk? Or are you gonna start trash talking?
I'm more unfiltered, so maybe it depends on how comfortable I can get with y'all. How quickly.
What's your
demeanor
drink of
I get? Anything with alcohol, honestly.
Hello.
Anything with alcohol is crazy.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Anything. My favorite is White Claw.
Dude, me too.
Yeah, it's my. Oh my
I
god,
Isn't that
Rice
like-
Line
have such
Minions!
bad taste.
The most milk toast answer.
That's like a
What
white
the
girl
heck is
answer.
They taste like tin.
Yeah,
I
they
like
literally
that.
taste like metal. They're fucking awful. I just eat the shit out of them though. They're so good.
Yeah, that you can just down them. It doesn't barely taste like alcohol. I love it.
Yeah, it tastes like metal. It's
fart.
way better.
Yeah, agreed.
I don't drink, and I always find it fascinating that everybody's favorite drink is the drink that doesn't taste like alcohol.
Hey
Well,
guys,
'cause
sorry to
alcohol
interrupt
tastes terrible.
everybody's fun time. Can everybody hear me really quick?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear you.
How's everybody doing? Really quick. Ludwig, did you want to use an RTMP, or are you just gonna watch a Discord screen share?
What's the difference in terms of viewer experience? Is it massively different?
So if you want to talk to your chat while we're playing, I recommend the screen share. If you want your chat to have the highest quality, the RTMP, but you won't be able to talk to them in real time. It's about a 3-second delay with RTMP.
Oh, I want to talk to him.
All right, so then yeah, I would just pop out my Discord screen share and then, capture that. Just do me a favor, make sure not to leak any of the links as best you can, please.
Yeah, no promises.
Do we need to see everybody else's chat? Because Ludwig has me banned, so that might be a problem.
Yeah. that
Wait,
is
I
one
have who
actually-
banned?
It's one
Yeah,
of the one
you've
of
had
the
me banned
rules.
since 2020.
Yeah.
Because I beat you in Fall Guys. Yeah.
Drama.
Well, it doesn't sound like me. You beat me. It doesn't. I don't think you would have beat me
Yeah.
in Fall Guys.
Yeah.
Sounds unrealistic.
No, it happened.
Does
My band
everybody
says
that-
otherwise.
Does everybody that's currently in here have the buzzer open, just so I can explain when and how you guys are going to use that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so when you guys get called up, you'll each get an opportunity to go up to what we're calling the podium. It's not an actual podium. You guys are online. You know the drill. You'll go up for the start of the round. Do you need me to send it to you, Lud, or you got it?
Huh? Sorry. Is it? Wait, say it again.
The buzzer. You have the buzzer website.
Yes, the buzzer website.
So you don't have. I can
That's a
send
no.
it to
That's a
you.
big no.
It's
That's a big
it's
no.
above your-
It's don't leak with the code. Yeah, I got it.
You got it. Beautiful. At the start of each round, one person from your team will go up. It goes in the order that your cameras are. Super easy to tell. You'll go up, and the question will get asked. The second you buzz, Rexon is going to stop talking. So if you buzz in too early, you don't know what the full question is. The first person to buzz, their name will show up. You'll answer. If you get the highest points, your team gets choice on pass or play. Then we'll start at the play. You guys do all that. We'll do one practice round, 3 rounds of normal play, and then we'll go into the final round, which will be a head-to-head of 2 people. Rexon will explain all that stuff to you guys when you get there. In order for you guys to see everything, all you got to do is watch my Discord screen share. It's the account with no name in the Discord, and then all the audio, including music and stuff, will just come right through my mic. So you guys hear this music right now.
Yeah, I do.
For whatever reason, you hear this noise when you are doing the final round, that means your answer was already said and you got to say something else. If you ever hear this noise, that means you got it wrong.
Oh.
And if you got that, you got it right. Simple as that. Have fun playing some game shows that I'm sure everybody already knows how to play.
That's not true.
We are waiting on one person to join, and then you guys are ready to go. So hopefully we get started here in about 5 minutes.
Everybody go pee.
Any
Okay.
questions for me?
All right. I think I'm good.
Did I just order Squeex to go pee, and they accepted this?
Oh, I do
Are they a
really
bottom?
have to go.
All right,
I
you
mean,
guys-
Squeex chat, are they a bottom?
I'm
Like,
gonna
just
turn
asking
you
for a
guys
friend.
down. Have fun.
I'm a meek middle.
Thank you.
Meek middle. I love the alliteration.
Thank you. All right, see you
Not a
guys.
bodacious bottom.
I gotta pee, chat. Should I, I'll switch to Fillian's stream, perchance, and I'll see you on the other side. Just as a test, right? Let's just fucking test it.
Okay, chat, what do you guys think, boys? Oh, you can't talk, right? Okay, all right. We gotta finish this junk out. Happy birthday to my sister. Let's get it. Okay, zeros. Hello? Discord? Oh, I'm getting jammed. What's happening? Wait, what? Oh, no. Yeah, she's good, bro. Yeah, she good. They're trying to tell me Lumi wasn't good, but she is. She's good.
It's better now, chat. Sorry. Yeah.
Okay, daily
Wait, I'm just rebroadcasting content. I feel evil. I feel evil. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, I can't just have someone else's stream. Okay, I'll be right back. I'll leave you with this. Here.
Okay. Oh God.
What's happening? Why is Lumi freaking out?
Lumi's here to meet her. Also, I totally beat your ex and you're slow as shit.
I know. I wanted to like comb my hair and push it, like pull it back.
We're racing, man. Do you sit to pee?
Also, I'm in like full VR. All right.
Oh God.
Not fair.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. Jesus Christ.
Isn't VR low-key cheating?
Hey everyone, I
what
think
respect?
Awesome.
everyone is here. I'm gonna be unmuting Fillion here in a second.
Why?
So Rexon can hear.
Oh, right.
And we'll be doing a throw from Fillion to you guys. When I count you guys in, you guys are live, so the Discord will be heard. So just kind of give Rexon a moment to kind of do his thing, intro the show, and then feel free to banter however you want.
I'm telling a joke at the start, so feel free to laugh for content.
Or boo. Yeah.
Feel free
That
to
too.
laugh, guys. I promise. It's funny.
Guys, please. I need this clip.
All right, I'll count you guys in when we're going, so feel free to talk for a little bit, but once I, start counting you guys in, just quiet down for me.
And I'm watching your stream, yeah, Pex?
Yep, you guys should all be watching the Discord screen share. You should make sure you don't have me muted, turn me up, so it's nice and easy for you guys to hear the buzzers and the music.
Oh,
Alrighty.
bones. Okay.
I won't be talking during the show unless something goes wrong, so. Have fun,
So you'll be
guys.
talking a lot. Got it. Okay.
Yay.
And just confirmation, thumbs up, everybody's good, everybody's ready?
I can't move my arms.
VTubers, do your little nods up and down.
Wait a second. Wait, we have a paralysis issue here?
All right, we're good. Yep, we're good. All right, I'm muting up. Good luck, guys. Have fun.
Thank you.
DY.
He promised me no music.
I told you you would have music.
I don't really listen to you very well, do I?
No, it's okay. Nobody does.
Who? What did you say? How's my volume crumb, by the way?
Sound good to me.
Okay. No extra audio or anything? I have a fan blowing on me.
No, I can't hear your fan.
Sick.
Billions just going to the bathroom, and then we're gonna get started.
Okay.
Hey Squeex,
gonna
looking
take another
very
piss,
dapper
then.
today, flirt.
This dude's full up. That's the mage.
You don't get the anxiety piss?
I just pissed.
No.
You get the anxiety shits?
I don't really get anxiety.
Rexon,
you
you better
human?
hurry. Rexon, you better hurry if you're gonna go.
No, I'm kidding. There's no chance that I would actually
Okay.
race her to that. Girl either has a dick or a shiwi. There's just no shot.
Shiwi, good reference, man. That's what.
That's an old
That's
reference.
funny.
I'm not sure how many people would get that anymore.
I got it. I remember
Yeah.
those commercials.
You and I, man, we have same
You guys
brain
don't know
cells.
shiwis? Portable
Loser
piss
Halo
things? You guys have no
I don't know
fucking
about
clue.
loser, but
Noobs.
like,
Play
I'm
Halo
pretty,
and
pretty
current
decent
year,
at it.
You're a loser, bro. I'm sorry. That's how
I
it
mean,
is.
I'm like kind of like top tier game. You just got to play 4.
I agree
You know,
with you. I'm also a loser.
like Halo 4, like the best Halo. You know what I'm saying?
You don't gotta convince me, man. I'm in it with you.
Oh, I'm muted?
I'm just hoping
Is it
Lumi can
racist
carry
if I
us.
say konnichiwa really white?
No,
Are you asking if that's racially acceptable?
Yes.
It's Twitch. Does that answer your question?
No.
No, 100%. We're all anime girls. We're allowed to say these things.
I'm in Japan.
Have you ever seen Lucy Pyre actually did a really good short on how people mistook her for being Asian just for being a VTuber. It's really funny.
All right, guys, be ready. We're about
Okay.
gonna be doing this soon.
She's dancing.
Yeah, she started dancing.
ADHD.
It's the pee dance to
I've
get the
danced
last
before.
drops out.
Oh, brilliant. She's actually smart. She does that to like get.
Okay. Boys, let's get it. Let's get it. Pause champ. Okay, guys. Whew. We're gonna go ahead and start. Okay, chat. I have no idea how this is gonna work. Theoretically, it should be good, but chat, I'm gonna say it. Let's get started. Let's go, dude! Here, pause champ. It might work, it might not. I really don't know. Let me see here. Bling.
Let's show our guests. I'm told I'm muted.
I just joined. Hi.
Billion, your mic wasn't muted when you peed.
What?
We heard a laugh tinkle.
Wait, what?
Chat, I have nothing to do with this. Let me know when you can hear me.
I can hear you. I think you're good.
No, but you are blowing my ears out. How did you get louder?
Because my voice is powerful.
I have you at a
microphone.
solid 37% on Discord.
Yeah, well, you're at a solid 3 out of 10.
All right, let me. Everybody, quiet in the set. Oh Christ, this is gonna be terrible. Oh, sorry. Hello, everybody. Hello, chat, and welcome to Philly Feud, the show where you find out you're the host at the last minute, and half the guests are reluctant to be here. Sorry, I mean the legally distinct show where two teams face off to guess the most popular and oftentimes cursed answers made by their communities. My name is Rexon, and I will be your Will Neff at home this evening. Contestants, make some noise.
Woo. This sounds like
Chat.
a sorority.
They're drinking like one already.
What kind of parties have you been to, Phillian?
Well, not very good ones. That's why I'm a VTuber. Rexon, why are you on screen, bro? You're taking up space. You're like cucking Lumi right now.
You're covering me, and I'm right next to my Yoshi.
How about that? Wubby, I just need you to move slightly to your left or your right. I'm not quite sure exactly.
This way?
I didn't set the stage, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm just gonna make sure that I stay center stage right here. All right? Okay.
Rexton, could I ask a question?
Yeah, sure. What's up? Hey, why do you answer? Why'd you answer?
The buxom woman with the red hair. What's her name?
Murder Crumpet.
Murder Crumpet.
That's not a woman.
The buxom creature.
Way to go, Ludwig.
I am a creature. That's true.
Did you say bosom or buxom?
Buxom is the.
You seem distracted. I thought maybe you said bosom.
I'm sorry. Well, I have the background. What's going on there?
There's a background?
Oh, yeah, you're right. Copying my thing, dude.
No, okay. To be clear, I'm not copying your thing. It's my stream setup.
You know they say art is imitation.
I've had this background for ages. It looks like you got the mirror wrong too. Like your lamp's on the wrong side.
Look, have you considered checking your walls? Have you heard any noises?
What?
Have you heard any noises recently?
Well, yeah, there's been some holes that have popped up lately, but I feel like
incidents.
Not that I know of. Okay.
He's not a VTuber, Rex, and no one cares.
Oh, right.
Kind of weird to be copying me, man. Nice to meet you.
I'm not copying you. Are you a Red Bull athlete? The only Red Bull athletes are supposed to have this fridge.
I don't know what to tell you.
Bro's actually sponsoring on this stream. That's crazy.
Background for ages, and I think honestly, you did yours a little shoddily.
Okay, and it's shoddy. I'm a copier and I'm shit at it. Okay.
Yo,
No,
your American flag's kind of tilted.
Why are you? It's not. It's a skew on purpose, and it's a Mango Nation sign. It's whatever.
Whatever.
All right.
It's like an artistic impression or what?
Myself, I can't believe you just copied everything about me,
I'm
man.
autistic. Do you say autistic or artistic? I'm not autistic. I'm not artistic either.
10 seconds of this collab and we're already saying the A word. Fantastic.
Artistic?
All right, listen up. Chat, at my sides, we have two very unique teams of contestants from two very different sides of streaming. But we brought them together because for some reason, Fillion thought dudes who like to watch anime girls would be interested in this too. Not sure why.
What do you think, Ludwig? You look really happy.
Bro doesn't even know he's here right now.
I feel like a bit of the airbender because sorry, you're in my.
Because you're
Rex,
bald.
can you get
you're
out of my
balding?
fucking way? Get out of my way.
Which way?
Sit down or something. Sit. I don't know. Thank you.
Take your time.
I feel like I'm in both worlds because I don't know if you know I had one of the
I want to pick his nose. Production, I want to pick his nose.
VTube.
Okay. Yo, he's assaulting our boy.
I'm quite a successful VTuber and flesh tuber, so you know I'm kind of battling both worlds.
Bet.
We're gonna like Lily Pichu route or what?
Because I also do flesh
Oh, hey.
tubing and VTubing.
You can take a seat right here. Let me just say something about Ludwig. He went to Japan and he's speaking with such confidence. Total asshole. But I'm happy to be. He's on my team. He's probably well researched, and I think we have a good.
Wait, I'm like the angel on your shoulders.
Yeah,
That's
you
amazing.
are the angel on my shoulder.
Oh, kill him.
Wait,
Kill Ludwig.
So
You're not on my shoulder no more.
Kill Ludwig. Do it.
Put him in a jar.
Don't put me in a jar. Don't live out her fantasy.
Squeex, I'd like to point out, and I think Ludwig should know this. He was your second choice for. He was actually a Phil, if I'm not mistaken.
I was the second choice.
You were a last minute. I guess Ludwig is what he said. I just want you to know because he's gassing you up. I feel like it's important to get it all out there.
Who's the first choice?
Can I know who the first choice was?
Tell him, Squeex.
Yeah, so I have this buddy named Akash. He's probably watching right now. He's from Fremont, California. He's got a pretty cheap headset, and he doesn't watch Twitch at all, but he's a great guy. He works hard at his job, and I thought he'd be a wonderful contestant for the show. He's got a great attitude.
You gave zero evidence.
You lost.
You just doxed him, and that was it so far.
Can I ask a question?
With that. Yeah, go ahead.
Is he Indian?
Does that change your perspective of him, Ludwig?
Does that matter?
I'm just asking questions. Is that illegal?
Matter, Ludwig?
Is that illegal? Can I not ask
a question? If he was from Japan, you'd be like, oh, he's awesome, right?
I would think it's a bit Sugoi, sure.
It matters to me because one of the things that Squeex said, if we're not going with him, is that Ludwig can do the accent. And I was assured this. There it is. Can we maybe hear that just so I'm comfortable moving forward?
Well, I wouldn't venture to do it this early in the broadcast. Let's get some points on the board.
Bro, alt early. Start crying for clout.
No, he's right. We
gotta reel them in.
Points. Let's get some points.
Let's get some points on the board, Wubby. When we get there.
I agree.
All right.
+1 for accent.
We are taking a risk tonight, everybody, by colliding universes, VTubers, and for lack of a better term, flesh tubers at the moment. Viewers from one side may find the other cringe, appalling, or just downright unpleasant. But I can assure you that both teams tonight can rest easy knowing that we share in the same commonality, that both of our communities will continue to goon regardless.
What? Mods! Oh, this is what 0 days of prep looks like, huh?
Yeah. Chat, these contestants will be guessing what you submitted as answers to a survey of questions that we handed out in both Fillions and Wubby's communities. But before we get to the game, let's get a chance to meet all of our contestants. Starting with Team Diversity. Team Diversity.
Yeah! Wait, who's Team Diversity?
Us.
Obviously us.
These are Team Diversity.
It's obvious.
Bro,
Come on.
I'm a unique snowflake. Come on, look at
You
me.
are
I got
all
anime girl ears.
some VTubers.
Okay.
Allow me to read what I definitely wrote myself for Team Diversity. Introducing the greatest team to ever play Philly Feud, Team Diversity. Brought together by their shared belief in progressive values, Wubby assembled this dream team to include a woman, a minority, and a lesbian. Team Diversity isn't just here to win. They're here to ensure that everyone feels like a winner, with competition taking a respectful backseat to collective empowerment. Team Diversity manages to secure victories despite all that holds them back socially. Thank you so much. Thank you. Then for some reason, I decided to write the next part of this script that I wrote myself in Hindi, which I will not attempt to read, but instead have a TTS read it to avoid getting canceled.
Good.
That was not it, production.
Oh, it was.
What a beautiful language.
That's what my mom says in Hindi when I said I'm a full-time streamer.
Production, you want to try that again, or you want me to just read the translation, which is pretty bad?
I think we'd like you to read it. I think that was the point when you read it.
You gave me
Wait, I'm hearing it.
Wait, I heard.
समय देने के लिए धन्यवाद और चलिए एक शानदार शो का आयोजन कराते हैं.
Oh, thank you.
Wow.
Oh my God.
And that translates to, I wanted to say the next part in Hindi to show my appreciation for this culture. Thank you all for your time, and let's have a great show.
Oh, I couldn't have said it better myself. Thank you. Man. That was so beautifully written.
That was really beautifully said.
That was actually awesome.
Incredible.
I feel so included.
I've never felt more scared trying to say something
I
like
feel
that
like
before.
this is an Ubisoft game.
Not enough tower climbing.
A little bit of something for everybody.
Now, I'd like to go through every single contestant and ask a few questions real quick. And I'd like to start with our good friend, Wubby, who is the team captain. Wubby, you are the proprietor of the Gamer Subs flavor Brand Risk. Get yours today, chat. I feel like I already have a feeling I know what kind of content you make. So if I told you that Fillion was basically the same, VTuber version of you, would you believe me just looking at her?
Bro,
Yeah,
I'm
she
not a
looks
walking
racist.
green text. Okay.
Whoa.
Sometimes you pee yourself on stream. I don't know.
Okay, that makes me a kid, not an effing.
What do you mean sometimes?
No, that's a little different. He shits himself. It's a little bit.
I've never peed myself on stream. I've never peed myself on stream. I've shit myself.
That's true.
A
Multiple
few times on
times.
stream.
Wubby, want to make a bet? Loser takes
Yeah.
laxatives.
Loser takes laxatives.
Oh yeah.
Don't take this bet. She can take at least 5 of them without any issue.
So can your
Okay.
mom.
Oh
Okay,
my
let's
God.
do. We could do. You take a laxative every 30 minutes. First person to shit. I'll do that.
Live on stream. What happens when we get to the final round, bro?
You put
hold
put
Double
a
or
nothing.
microphone
Double or
in your
nothing.
bathroom, and we find out who the loser is. That's how it's done.
Becomes a
bucket.
survival horror game.
This is
done
bad.
before.
This is real bad. This is not how I
He's done.
expected
He's
this to start.
literally done this before.
We have.
Yeah, this is an actual challenge, ladies and gentlemen. This is an actual face-off already before we even begun. I can't believe
I'm
it.
ready to go. I have sugar-free gummy bears on deck. I have
Hell
stool
yeah.
softener. We can make it happen right now.
Okay, an awkward pairing to say the least. All right, Whoopi, as the
Yes.
team captain representing all of the flesh, do you think you're qualified to lead? Do you think you're the pinnacle of human evolution?
Well, the intro you wrote and read for us, I think, sums it up. I'm no more a leader than, I don't know, Squeex is. I think we're all leaders, equal in every
No,
way.
I think I wouldn't trust
Yeah.
Squeaks to be a leader. Just looking at him.
Why? I'm a leader. What do you guys think?
Just something about the appearance. I don't
He
know why.
reminds me of Joe Biden. It's pretty close, actually.
You can just say old. It's not like something really offensive.
I mean, it's more
Like,
than that.
with
It's
the
like the
hair.
hairline too. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What? My hairline's been growing back. Everyone's just been saying it in a big way.
That's
huge.
Can we get
Take
10
back.
Squeaks for improving that hairline? Thank you.
Thank
Squeaks,
you.
don't you spearrun a 20-year-old game for?
Yeah, but that's
Yeah.
like the young cool thing. It's actually called aura farming recently. So
Yeah, I beg to disagree, bro. Your hairline's fading fast.
You sound like a divorced dad when you say that. That's crazy.
Okay, you leave him alone.
Attacking my team right now.
Yeah, get off
First
his
of
back.
all,
He has hella huzz, and he has
Mm-hmm.
aura, and he's
Yep.
friggin' tell him, Squeaks.
I'm talking to moving pictures.
Yep.
Oh yeah, Squeaks,
I want, like-
Squeaks.
Play the harmonica. Play
What's
the
your
harmonica
favorite
right now.
Italian brain rot?
Huh?
What? You have an effing harmonica on deck?
Yeah.
Can we get the harmonica?
This doesn't help my
Let's get a
case. Give us
stall. Let's
Yeah,
go. Let's
yeah,
go. Let's
yeah.
go.
Where did you pull that from?
Please.
Let him
Serenade us.
Let him know.
Bro's inventory
Play that
is
shit.
crazy.
Vape.
Play that
Well, hit
shit.
it then.
Vapes go the
Hit
other
vape.
way.
It's even cooler.
Okay. Okay. Ah, shit. Blueberry razzmatazz. Tastes like gamer subs.
Wait, that was a hit?
Oh my
Was that you?
I don't think they hold it
He's hitting it.
sideways. I
Oh,
think
how do you
they.
hit it
from the side?
I think the kids
What was
hold it.
that?
Was that the punchline?
No, they vape it from
Vertically.
the side now. It's a
Oh,
Japanese way to
shit.
do it.
Oh,
Sugoi
yeah,
way to
it's
do it.
Japanese.
I
Kawaii.
can't believe you just hit it from the side. What was that?
Oh, I hit it from the side.
Why are you holding it?
Squeak,
like
stop
a-
stalling
Bro,
and
just
play the
put the
fucking
fries in
harmonica.
the bag,
Bro,
bro.
you're
I don't-
holding it
well,
so strange.
It's a
I'm
vape, bro.
I'm learning how to play the harmonica.
Well,
I'm
let's
trying to
hear it.
learn. I'm trying to learn the phrase
play it,
how
play
to
it.
save a life.
Okay.
You guys there?
Well,
Oh,
yeah.
okay, ready?
We just kick him from the car.
sorry. Are you
Fair
ready?
enough.
Please.
Yeah,
Are
ready.
you ready?
We're
ready.
the first time, yeah.
The floor
Okay,
is yours.
can someone sing along?
The edge trick
Okay.
is crazy. Come on.
Yeah,
We all will. We all will.
We all will.
Sorry, I wasn't alive
Okay.
when this song came out.
Okay,
Oh,
3,
man.
2, 1.
How to save
save
a
a
life.
life.
Is everything.
Is the harmonica on?
Is he
I-
playing it?
Bro,
It's
plug
on
your
mute.
You have to
Dude,
plug
it
it in or
doesn't
something?
pick up
Like,
on
what's
your-
going on?
Oh, it doesn't
Plug it
pick
in,
up on the
bro.
mic. It's literally perfect. Trust me, my neighbors can tell.
Oh
It's
my-
literally perfect.
Okay.
You have to take my word for it. It's just the filter of the
no.
mic.
Maybe
It's
you
the
should just
filter
hit
of
it
the
again.
mic.
Squeaks, the
Oh,
nursing
okay.
home called. It's your bedtime.
The harmonica
well,
is
one day
actually
you
a
guys
case
are
for
gonna
his
be
pills.
Ugh, come on.
Anyway, I support picking Squeaks. I think he proved that to everyone. There's probably not
Yeah.
a doubt in anyone's head at this point. We heard
No.
the harmonica. We saw the vape rip. He's the right age. He has the right look. I think he's great for the team. And as far as me being a leader, I think a good leader creates a better team, which is all I've done
Yeah.
here. That's
And
all I've
Wubby
done.
messaged me and said I look smart. So I think that definitely he believes in me.
Historically speaking, I got you.
Yeah, he's like, your people are usually smart, so I think you'll be a great addition
What
to
does
my
he mean,
team.
your people?
What? No, it's a good
What?
thing. I'm trying to help
Young
Wubby.
men.
No.
Yeah, he said young men, you
Young,
people are good at
educated
math
men.
and science, and
Well,
I
I
was
didn't say
like,
that.
damn, Wubby, thanks for including me. I feel so excited.
Great. And how do you feel about Wubby? Isn't Wubby like a redhead? What do you
What
make
the
of
fuck
them?
is this, bro? That was out
What?
of nowhere.
Usually redheads
was
aren't
too
so
far.
smart, but he's a good one.
Nah, he's a good redhead.
He's a good
Fairness.
I'll give him a
As opposed
shot.
to most of them, he's a good one.
Yeah, he's one of the good
I'll
ones.
take it.
for
I'll
sure.
take it.
One of the few good ones.
All right, that's fair.
All right, Alex. I understand you were a previous contestant on Iron Mouse's VTuber Academy. You made it all the way into the top 5. Is that right?
That is true.
Yeah, I feel like you of all people here tonight serve as an excellent bridge between the flesh tubers and the VTubers. So tell me, if the two communities started to wage war, what kind of peace offering do you think each should give to the other to satisfy them?
I'm sorry.
What?
What?
This dude's asking for a dissertation on an interview question, bro.
What would you
I'm
do?
Canadian. Does that mean
You're
does that
Canadian?
answer that?
Oh,
I'm
so you would
Canadian.
surrender. You would surrender on behalf of all
Good
flesh tubers.
answer.
Understood.
Okay,
Not very
cool.
competitive. That's a shame.
No, I am. So I'm
I would
drinking
say
also.
feet pics
so.
is where my mind goes to. Just pictures
Yeah.
of their feet. Any
Oh,
war
we have to
could be ended with feet pics.
Okay,
That's what
yes.
I've heard that.
What he said, but
That's what
his
I've
feet,
heard.
not a woman's
Okay, you would
feet, a
submit
man's
feet
feet.
pics.
Good
as a
answer.
peace
Good
offering.
answer.
Yeah.
So all of you are
That's what love is
indoctrinated.
here.
You actually have to submit feet pics at the end of this.
Well, we all have to submit pics of Wubby's feet specifically, so all of us will
Oh,
get different
wait,
ones.
you don't have to show the grip. Oh my god. In this economy for free? That's crazy.
Bunch of prudes in here.
I'm a
so much.
5. I'm a 5-star on
appreciate
Wiki
that.
Feet.
Wubby, I can beat you.
You have
ready?
size
Nobody
5
else loves it.
feet.
Wait, here we go. See,
No,
the bait
I'm a-
worked. The bait worked.
I'm a 5-star on Wiki
Hello?
Feet.
Oh,
Hello?
those are just
Mom?
shoes though.
Take your shoes
How
off.
do you
stay
do
a while.
that?
Let me take your
Very
shoes
well.
off. I can't.
Take your shoes off's crazy.
The shoes don't come off, bro. I'm a JPEG.
She's cheating.
That's fair.
You think I thought that far ahead? Come on now.
All right. Next up, we have Squeex. Squeex,
Yo.
great to meet you.
It's so good
Squeex,
to meet
as the
you.
person here with the most receding of hairlines, can you detect your brethren by leaking which VTuber here might also secretly have one?
Oh, I have like a
bald
bad
spot.
hairline?
Yeah.
Oh, hey,
Well, I
Mom!
feel like-
Production!
Oh, it's so weird. No. Hey, let the man speak. Let the man speak. Come on. Use
Well,
your
I feel like-
thinking. Use
I
your
feel like
hairline.
If you have like a bad hairline, you kind of compensate by being like extremely excitable and like, you kind of compensate in many ways. Harmonica, you jump around, so Fillion.
Can't say I'm surprised
on hand like
at
that,
all.
bro.
in the
You're
least
effing
bit,
crazy.
Actually.
So, sorry. Wait, you do have a harmonica.
Yeah,
No,
the harmonica,
no,
yeah.
I'm just really good at making sound effects.
I can't tell if you stream sniped her in advance or this actually just happened by coincidence. It's crazy.
What a
I did not get the
Holy
harmonica
shit.
memo.
You have a good hairline. You're fine.
Okay,
need
sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I only put like hot wax in my hair one time, so the bald spot's really not that bad right now.
Right now, she says. Until the
Whatever,
next
dude.
challenge. All right. Last but not least, we have Ludwig. Ludwig, you are the player that was added at the last minute, just hours before this collab began. Do you think that's because most people are afraid of being associated with Wubby, or were you actually tricked into being invited here?
No, it's a diversity play. End of the day, we need a lesbian on the team, and I was happy to provide that space.
Thank you, man.
Good for you.
The Ellen DeGeneres of YouTube and got drafted right now.
So I am the woman. Okay, just making sure I wasn't.
Thank you so much. Team
They could've
diversity,
gone
everybody.
either
Give it up
way,
for
me
team
and you.
diversity. Good job, guys.
Thank
Good job.
you. Thank you.
Thank you,
We're
thank you,
excited to
thank you.
win. We're excited to win.
You should be. All right. Team VTuber.
We should just go all in on it then.
Team
William?
anti-diversity.
Yeah, I'm not-
that
it's
sounds
not-
great.
I'm not going to say a single word. Just the VTuber Awards is at stake. That's all I'm going to say.
I mean, we could be
Team
like Team
Activision.
Furry.
Oh, okay, that's
Why?
okay.
Why did your brain
That's
go
good.
there first?
That's good.
Yeah, I wonder why. It's a real fucking mystery.
We could be Team Blizzard.
Yeah, 10 seconds.
Woman right.
Like the
Oh,
company?
Do you know how to
Oh.
fucking breast milk out of the
Like the company that's full of great
refrigerator?
employees and happy people? Yeah, that one.
We all have breast milk. It works out.
All
I
right.
thought you just meant because you're all white.
Oh,
That's
Team
good.
Blizzard, are you dead ass?
We
Wait,
don't
no,
have that
it
problem.
works double because first, Team Blizzard, we disrespect women. Then second of all, Blizzards are completely white. It's the opposite of diversity. It's perfect. We've done it. We've cracked the case.
And we got the other angle. We're like a sweet treat. So I
Yeah.
mean, hey, it's pretty good. Go to Blizzards.
Dude,
In
that's
hindsight,
a
I wish you
triple
guys just went
entendre.
with Blizzard and didn't explain it. All right, perfect.
No,
All right,
no,
Team
no, no. You
Blizzard
have to
it
have
is.
the context.
Yeah, well, we'll cut it out in post. All right, Team VTuber. Let's start with Fillion. Fillion.
It's me. Yeah, what's up?
Fillion, listen, I know your name is in the title of the show and everything, but just for my sake, remind me, why did you think that you should be the captain of the VTubing team? You have the leadership skills of a toddler running a lemonade stand.
Okay, well, here's the thing. I knew Wubby was gonna, like, be what he is, right? Like, he's
Right.
ginger, walking 4chan text, Ozempic ad. Like, I knew it was gonna be too hard of a competition. So, considering half the team got drafted this morning, I would say they're less organized in the Middle East. Half the team.
That's fair. That's fair. Now, let's be real. Combining yours and Wubby's community feels less likely to procure good content and more likely to spark a federal investigation. So tell me, why did you want to make this happen? Like, are you looking for Wubby clout or what?
I just wanted to fight to the death and have a real experience that made me feel something. So
That's
by
fair.
the time this is over, I'm gonna be 6 laxatives in and regretting my decisions.
So an average Fillion stream. Got it. All right. Fantastic. Lucy, hi. Good to see you again, Lucy. Lucy, as a VTuber who is known to moan at every and
That's
anything.
not even okay.
If given the most unrelated reasons that you moan, do you plan on containing yourself today in the presence of new friends, or will you make them uncomfortable as quickly as possible as mental warfare?
I've never felt more uncomfortable looking at real human beings before in my life, so I promise you there won't be any moaning today. Yeah.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
That's
Any
awesome.
human beings have any reason to defend that opportunity, or you just
I
gonna
wore
take
my
it?
best shirt.
Why are you looking at me? I'm okay with you not moaning. Ultimately,
Well, hold on. As team captain,
I'm also
on the
okay with
fence.
that.
I'm on the.
You're on the fence about
all
this?
right.
I'm on the
Okay.
fence. I just want to see where it goes. No pressure. We'll just see.
Okay,
know?
a few moans in, and then he'll make a more clear decision. Got it.
I would need
All
to
right.
hear at least a couple before I could really
Understood.
weigh in.
You're asking for free samples in the middle.
There's a minimal threshold.
Dude, this is the
before
kind of
making
behavior I
decisions.
get from chat. Why are actual streamers being like, "Hey, can we hear some moans so I can
that's
so
not
I
what
can
I
figure it
said.
out?" Like, bro,
That's
you're you sound
perverts.
like
I'm on your side. Yeah, disgusting.
covering something up, man.
First off,
I
he
feel
just
like my
said, "What
words
does
are
it
being spun
sound
right
like?" It's
now.
a curiosity thing. Okay.
Okay,
I
yeah,
listen.
I'm sure he's curious. Yeah,
brought
cause
it
he's
up.
never heard it
Why
before.
would the host
100%,
bring
I
it
get
up?
that. Yeah.
On 9/11, I look at footage just to remember. It doesn't mean I like it.
Oh my
Yeah, never
God!
forget.
Somebody had to bring up
Jesus.
9/11, of course.
Footage just to remember.
Check that off the
We're team
checklist, guys.
diversity.
Oh my
Yeah, never
God!
forget.
Somebody had to bring up 9/11, of course. Check that off the
We're team
checklist, guys.
diversity. Good work.
Yeah.
Good to never forget.
All right. Next up, Murder Crumpet.
Yo, what's up, Raxon?
Many of us know you for being aggressively quick-witted on people on Twitch, whose powers only stop short by actual trivia-related activities where you have to use your
I
brain.
didn't realize he'd be glazing me this hard.
Yeah, no problem. So tell me, Crumpet, if you plan on doing mind games tonight on the opposing team, which of these IRL streamers do you think would be most intimidated by you?
I think that little lesbian. They copied my background.
Squeex? Oh, Ludwig. Yeah, sorry. I get the
Yeah,
wrong-
which one though? Which
Yeah.
one? I keep thinking it's me.
Can you point to the lesbian, please?
Wow.
Can you show me on the grid where the lesbian is? Thank you.
Yeah,
Crumpet, use your
bottom left
hands.
there, right over there. That little lesbian, Temu Northern
That's the
Lion.
one.
I think
That's
it's
the one
Not
you're on.
little.
Yeah.
6'3", so pipe down.
That's not
Big deal.
For 300 money, maybe. 4'2" actual.
For $20 a little bit, can we measure you?
For $20, yeah, you can measure me in
Okay.
inches.
Okay, I don't want to do the math on that
That's
one.
a lot of
So difficult. And last but not least, we have Lumi. Lumi.
Hi.
Hello, welcome back. Lumi is a
Hi.
returning contestant on the show. Her
Yes.
team got steamrolled by the team
Yeah,
Lucy Pyre was on
that's
last
not
time.
fair.
Damn.
That's not
Absolutely
fair.
Hang on,
I
hang
had
on,
an
Lumi.
Italian on my team, and it was
Okay,
about
just learn
American
the grade.
culture.
That's fair. That's fair.
That's fair.
So tell me then, Lumi, do you think that you stand a chance at winning now that Tema and Panko are no longer crutches? Or have you been holding a grudge for this long and plan to bring Lucy Pyre down with you?
What about me?
You wouldn't
I would like to say,
sabotage us, would
I
you?
would like to say that I personally hate Lucy Pyre, and I think she is the worst. And I
God,
think
our
it would be
team's
really
coming
cool
apart.
if we could,
Ooh.
kiss and make up sometime. That would be really nice. Just
No, I'm okay with us
invite-
hating each other
open
forever as
invite.
long
We
as we
found
can
the
always work
lesbians.
together for this one
okay.
moment.
Okay. It's for the content. But can I also say that I'm
What?
Wubby's biggest fan. You're
No.
my Oshi. Could you
No.
please just shake
my
my
The
hand?
glazing continues,
Please
ladies
shake
and gentlemen.
my hand, Wubby. I just really like you and I've been a long time fan. Could you just